What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. It is the 4th of July. If you celebrate, it's today. Not a big fan as of late for multiple reasons. One of them being we actually have a rescue dog who does not do well with pops and bangs. And for whatever reason, apparently everybody's thought it was the holiday for the last, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I swear we've been getting boomers every night. And what's weird to me too is, and maybe you guys experience this as well, there are tons of mortars boof going off in the middle of the day at like noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock. It's absolutely insane. I, as somebody who used to love those, and way back in the day, we would get them. We were pretty smart about only launching them on one day. I was always terrified I was going to land something on a neighbor's house or a field or something. And so we always like watered everything and we're like super overly cautious. But, you know, that was years ago and they've been outlawed in Oregon. Airborne fireworks are illegal, period. There's no like time frames that they are okay. Even on the 4th, illegal. And say Roman candles, anything airborne, not okay. And these people are shooting them off, and I know they ain't cheap. Why would you waste these beautiful mortars in the middle of the day when you can't even see the damn things? Get some explosives if you want to hear the bangs, but don't get some explosives because I don't want to hear the bangs. Anyways, what's up? Mowing Mondays is happening again. We're going to check out some DLC. Now, fun fact for you, I did play a couple of goes because there's a couple of trophies that are contract related. Some of them are the rank points, and in the more contracts you do, the more points you get. So I did do a couple off stream. I did one this morning. I did like a litter run and made Buddy mow like a huge area. And we're getting pretty close to having him being leveled up all the way. He just needs to get more RP by doing this, you know, lawns, and he'll fill up that last little section and complete. And I don't know, he's a specialist. I don't know if he becomes a professional or what the next status is, but it should complete that. Before we jump in, though, I do want to go ahead and say hey to everybody. I also want to say, for those who missed it or didn't read it or maybe want to hear it again, 19 years ago today, my wife and I actually got together. We became a couple. So we had been roommates, and you know, it sort of became official. Like we'd been on some dates before. We'd hung out and were sort of a thing at one point before that, but that was like, you know, almost a year before. And then we both stayed home and we actually watched Mr. Bean, which I happen to have. I think I've showed you guys this before. We went out and bought this DVD 3-box set. And I mean, we stayed home and watched this instead of going out and potentially, you know, maybe doing some drinking and whatever else we would have gotten into. But yeah, 19 years ago today. That's pretty awesome. We got married in 2008. So haven't been married that long, but we've been together for 19 years. It's pretty awesome. I saw that come through on my Facebook today. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. Now, a couple nights ago, well, actually the last couple nights, we may have been adulting a little bit, having a few drinks. I've found this new mix that I've been making. And my wife's always had her own stuff, but she took a sip of mine the other night and was like, whoa, that's actually really good. Could you make me one of those? And then I made another one, and we both got a little beyond the point of where we should have been. And so we're both still, even today, a little bit in recovery mode from those. But yeah, it's a honey bourbon and a vanilla whiskey. And, you know, put it over rocks with some, like some club soda, some, you know, bubbly water. And it's so refreshing. And like, it's got like sweet, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. I don't know if my wife will ever allow me to make that for her again. I'll just say that. Early notification squad. Today, Justin was number 1. What up, Justin? Glad you're feeling a little better. With lots of talk between me, Justin, and Raised. Vegeta looks like was number 2, and Ben was number 3. Thanks for being the early notification squad, guys. It was definitely a little quieter than usual. Lately, it's been a little quiet, but that's okay. I took a break, and so some people sort of fell off, got other routines going, and hopefully we'll be notified that we're back in action sooner than later. But yeah, so lots of discussion. Kirsten's out there as well. What up? Let's see here. Paige is out there. What's up, Paige? Adam's out there. Good to see you, Adam. Wolfza, what's good? Ooh, flexing 22 months, almost 2 years on. That's awesome. Appreciate the support. Yeah, sorry it's not Lego today, Wolfza. FBI, what's up, guy? Good to see you. Good to see you. 2008. That's when I got married. Nice, awesome. Got me beat by a decade. Yeah, we got together in like I said, we met a couple years before that. It was about a year and a half probably before that. And we dated for probably, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 months. Nothing too serious or whatever. She had just gotten out of kind of a lengthy relationship, and she was really young. She was only 18, and I was what, 23, 22? And I had just gotten out of like a really long relationship too, so it was like kind of awkward, and both of us were still kind of like not necessarily like just dealing with it, right? Like after I had been with somebody for that person for like 6 years at that time, 7 years. And she had like 5 with the guy she was with. So definitely like some unresolved stuff. And so I ended up kind of going back on a dumb move. Otherwise we'd be at like 22 or 23 right now. But yeah, so yeah, we remained good friends, and it was just sort of, one of those things that seemed meant to be like, we kept finding ourselves in the same place. We liked all the same stuff. The biggest difference is she likes to travel. Like she likes to go abroad. And so that's why she's really pitching this whole let's go to Europe thing right now, which it might happen. I know we talked about Gray coming here, but I might go to Gray. That's insane. Like so much that like, listen, doctors may have been talked about already about prescribing me some anxiety medication for the flight. That's where we're at. That's so like, anyways. Let's see here. We all good? We all good? Oh, okay. 2 last things, real quick. First of all, Stranger Things, awesome show. Not going to spoil or say anything about what's going on. Lego has a VIP reward right now, and I know it's kind of hard to see because, for one, it's backwards, and 2, there's a crazy shine from the plastic wrap, but I'm not opening this bad boy. So what this is it's a little sketchbook. It's a really awkwardly shaped sketchbook, but it's shaped this way for a reason. It's actually shaped like a VHS cassette. So when you open this up, which I'm not going to, the cover of the inside looks like you're looking at the top of a VHS cassette, right? It's not the same size quite. It's almost like a Betamax size, honestly. Which that would have been even funnier if they would have gone Betamax, because it's a little bit more size appropriate for beta. But on the front, it's got some minifigures. Now, it fooled me in the description. It said it had instantly noticeable minifigures, but if you really read it, which I didn't. I sort of scanned over it. I pulled a Nami. They're on the cover. You can see them. Like they're there. I don't know how well you can see them again. There's a little bit of a reflection going on. Plus there's like flashlights, and it's just a weird overall design. Super cool. It's like 500 points. Kirsten and anybody else who has a Lego.com account, feel free to look it up. I think you can get 2 of them, which is weird because normally you can only get 1 of the collectibles, but in this case you can get 2. So they must have a bunch of them. Now, I also got that when I received my Lego Con hooded sweatshirt. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't officially go. It was just something that they were selling from the site. It's a really nice, thick, very comfortable hooded sweatshirt, and it's got the 2022 on the back. Sort of looks like the San Antonio Spurs, like alternate jersey colors. Totally like it. Worth it. Gonna rep it. People are gonna be like, "Oh, you went to Lego Con?" I'm be like, "Yep." I don't think they've actually had a physical Lego Con ever. The first one was during COVID, and I think even this year it wasn't available for people. I don't know. You guys would know better than I. Let's see here. Sonic the Hedgehog, what is up? Welcome to the stream. All right, let's go ahead and there's one other thing I wanted to tell you guys. So Facebook has become like an ad filled, like it's just crazy. And if it's not an ad, it's a sponsored post, basically an ad. So some of them are for like other channels, outlets, people, whatever, famous whatevers. Often, though, the ads are food related. What up, Wreckers? So my wife has been seeing this Wisconsin cheese. You know, there's cheese curds. We all love deep fried cheese around here. Like, you know, cheese sticks, cheese curds, anything we can get. Like, we need our cheese, right? Like, we are big cheese fans. We don't really have a place that has really good cheese curds or really good cheese sticks or anything around here. Sadly, you know, we've got places like Dairy Queen and Red Robin and like that, but none of them really live up to what we would consider the bomb cheese sticks. So my wife's been on this mission trying to find it, and she's been looking at all these cheese sites. Well, when you look at one, Facebook goes, oh, you like cheese. Let me feed your feed with like nothing but cheese. So my wife's a sucker for a sale. And right now it's a holiday. And everybody's got sales. We have gotten 3 boxes of cheese. We have like, I don't know, 15 cheese. They're like slices, but they're like these individually packed. They're like 3/4 of an inch thick. They're like a piece of bread, but it's cheese. Oh my God, you guys. She's been frying these up in a pan and putting like honey or maple syrup on it and then just cutting it into pieces and using, oh my God. We're all going to die of heart attacks in the next couple of days. Listen, and as somebody who is lactose problematic, it's been a wild ride, you guys. And we haven't even got to the curds yet. We've just been frying up these blocks of cheese. But I'm pretty sure my savings is gone because we spent it all on cheese. Not really. We're still good. But she got like these deals where it was like buy 10, get 5 free or whatever. And then she did that like 2 or 3 times with different companies. Oh, we got to try them all. We got to get the best cheese. I mean, you can't just try one. She does make a point, but hey, has anybody else noticed that the shadow of the tractor sort of looks like a loose shadow of like Darth Vader's profile? I don't know if you could catch that. There was M-O. Boo? Come on, you guys. I thought that was good. Like, I stayed up all night coming up with that one. Not really. I just happened to see. There's some weird glowy bits happening behind. It's like 4th of July is happening right around our hindsight there. Not sure what's going on there. Anyways, sorry. Majorly sidetracked there. Good news is I've already got some contracts figured out for both me and Buddy, and I'm going to jump in. Now, the sad thing is that contract I did this morning, the litter contract, it was in a Jurassic area. Super cool. Like, I'm sort of upset at myself that I actually did it without you guys because I had never seen it before, and we'll likely see it again. It may be this one right here, but it was cool. Like, we were at the park. Jurassic, that is. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's roll. Oh, all good, Kirsten. All good. Okay. One last little thing I want to tell you guys. This is really unfortunate. So check this out. This morning, I turned on my PlayStation, and the first thing I see is bling, 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 bling. These notifications popping up in the top right corner. And it's like one of the worst notifications you could get if you're in my boat. Let me tell you a quick story. Fall Guys. Got all the way to the last trophy. I had 1 trophy left. And I put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off and put it off. I didn't get platinum. They changed the base game. And they gave you a new list. So if I would have completed that, I could have loaded up the new version of it and insta-platted it. Now, I'm not huge on getting those cheaty platinums, but it is kind of fun sometimes. And now I'm never going to be able to get that other list finished. So I'm 1 trophy away from platinum on Fall Guys, which I can get on the new list, but that other list is always going to be there and I'll never be able to complete it. That sucks. Fast forward to today when I get these notifications, right? Wait, these notifications. What? Now, if you remember, we got all the way to the very end of Jumanji. We all grinded. Tude, Kirsten, Gray, and I all played that together. in a cooperative sense throughout the whole game, got all the way to the last trophy where we all grinded independently, and we were going to do some sort of like get together, but it was one of those things where it's like 90 seconds worth of gameplay to get the platinum, and I couldn't ever really figure out how to work it into anything. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to make a video on my own and make it like my first YouTube short. I didn't know if I wanted like piggyback it onto a stream, and I'd always forget about it. So it was just left behind, and then Kirsten or somebody would bring it up, and I'd be like, oh yeah, let's totally figure something out. And then the same thing would happen. It would get sort of swept under the rug, and we'd forget. And now it's telling me my data is corrupt. So at the end of the stream, once we get to the end, I'm going to go ahead and try to fire it up. And if it works and my save is there, I believe Kirsten is going to join me. And then we are going to get it. Now, if we see Tude today, if he happens to pop into the chat, you know, let's make sure that he gets notified too, because I'd like to include him. Now, Gray is a whole nother story. That guy grinded all the way to the end and then waited like 2 days. And before we even got grinded to the end, he's like, I already got the platinum. I will still play with you, but I already got it. I'm like, what a jerk. Like, he couldn't have waited and made it like this whole group thing. It would have been really cool to all get the platinum at the same friggin' time, but no. All right, Ben, I got you. Twitter. All right. Yes, so there's a whole new trophy list for Fall Guys, which we need to talk, Kirsten, about that. We need to talk about that. All right, so ready? Did I forget something? Almost said 3 bottles of cheese. Did I say 3 bottles of cheese? Boxes of cheese? Bottles of cheese? So, okay, it's counting down. Okay. Earlier, I had this mission to do some... And it was like... It said I did 14 minutes. But I was like, man, I was only in it for like 3 minutes. How is it? So I was wondering if the game time was different than the real time. But it turns out it counts down, not up. Now, one thing that I didn't do in that other Jurassic area was find the valuable in that area. There's a valuable in every map or whatever you want to call it. And I have not found the valuable in that. I believe this will be the valuable here. See, some of them are super easy. You can spot them from a mile away. I actually looked around for a little bit on that other level, and I couldn't find it. So we'll have to search together to see if we can do it. What up, Michael? It is indeed the 4th of July. All right, 10. Here's 11. All right, so the draw distance will help me find number 12 because it's broken and I can see much things. Hey, do you guys know who Flula is? There it is right there, I think. Oh. Do you guys know who Flula is? I don't know exactly where he's from. I want to say he might be like, I don't know. I think he's German. Honestly, I think he's German. He's funny. He's been in a bunch of movies. He always plays like, you know, a guy with a very heavy accent. He posted this morning. Let me read you what he posted as we load back and see how quick that was. That was awesome. Awesome. So Flula posted, this was 3 days ago, but he says, and the spelling is terrible too, just so you guys are aware, but this is all part of his character. I love it. If you are wondering where have been Flula these many dozens of weeks, it is that I have been filming. Hello. See you November 23rd, every peoples. Love it. Now, what he is announcing, though, is that Peacock, the streamer platform, is revealing a new series called Pitch Perfect Bumper in Berlin. Now, if you've ever seen the Pitch Perfect movies, Adam Devine, who's in like The Workaholics and a bunch of other stuff, he plays Bumper, who in the show, he's in love with the character Fat Amy, not body shaming anybody, that's actually her name, who is played by, oh God, I just had her name, now I can't think of her name. But anyway, Sarah Hyland, Flula Borg, and Adam Devine are in this new show. So that's pretty exciting. Like I like the Pitch Perfect, you know, like all the like all the like the percussion stuff that they all like. Oh, I think it's super cool. Like, listen, I wouldn't tell anybody, but I would totally be in a band like that if somebody asks me to be. Like, I'm not going to be the guy that starts it and try to like run it and all that. But if somebody came to me and was like, hey, you know, once a week, we'd like you to come be a part of like this a cappella, you know, group. I don't think I could say no. I don't think I could say no. Thank you, Twitter button. You know, I've got like, I've got a good ear for music. I know beats and a lot of words to a lot of songs, especially songs I like, even songs I don't like. And you know, that stuff's fun to me. It's funny and fun. Like I don't know. I've always been into like beatboxing and that kind of stuff. So not that I'm any good, but what up, Chacho? Tags, what up? Do you have a playlist for Indiana Jones? Why, yes, I certainly do. Lego Indiana Jones, the original adventures. Playlist link coming into your chat near you now. Booyaka Show. I beat raced. It's always a prideful experience when I get to blast a link before my mods who I know are actively trying to do it right now. But I've got that cheat sheet up. It's nobody's fault. I never take it down. Like it's on this computer too. I don't know why, because I never stream or whatever from this, but it's there. It's a tab up there. Another tab I have up there too is the main page of my posts from HappyThumbsGaming.com. And I do that because I kind of keep an eye on how many people have viewed the Skywalker guide. And just for random perspective, I just sent you a link to our YouTube playlist for the Lego Indiana Jones. And that's been there. That's the last guide we did before Skywalker. And it was put together by Adam, which we miss you, Adam. We hope all's good. But just to put things in perspective, a lot of people had already played Indiana Jones. A lot of people still don't even know that we have the written guide, or maybe just chose not to use it on the website. And it has 3,500 views. It was published in, looks like September of 2020. So a year and a half ago, 3,500 views. Lego Skywalker already has over 8,212. That's crazy. So, you know, definitely pulling in more views than the others. I could go look at some other. I don't know what my most used guide is. Like, that's actually an interesting question. If somebody asked me that, I wouldn't know. I'll be doing Sky. Yep, we got Skywalker going too. In fact, we're pretty good. In fact, I've got it all scheduled out. So like, you guys know that I'm going to be releasing planet videos on Saturdays. And then if I have like a upgrade video or a space video or a challenge video, you know, some of the smaller stuff, I'm doing those on Tuesdays and Thursdays in between the Saturday releases. So some weeks you're going to get multiple, and some weeks you'll get one. Most of them get two, because there's almost always a space one. However, I've got it all scheduled out. Once I go on my vacation, starting beginning of August, I'll be releasing a video every day. I've already got videos all the way scheduled through August 6th. That is absolutely awesome for me. Like, you guys have no idea how, like, stress relieving that is. All right, so we got Historic Land. We just did that one. So let's go Dino Safari for me. So we'll be able to check out this park. And then I got to find, let's see here. I'm sort of teetering back and forth. Do I want the highest RP value or do I want the highest payout? So this one is 265 and 410. This one is 235 and 791. So that's pretty easy choice. I'm going to go with this one because it's pretty close in the RP. The other one's a little bit higher, but this one has way more monies. So double whammy. Let's see. It was Ben say raise. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. Trying to take it away from me. Ray's is like, what? I don't see anything there. I'm pretty sure I was the first one to post it. Oh, look at that cheeky hiding spot. Oh, I was gonna say 3 objects. All right, 13. We got this. So look at these little guys. Oh, egg. You've got egg on you. Is this the... So I told you guys when we went to Hawaii, we got to go into a special God, what's the name of it? It was like a special park, but it was like God, it's like an herb garden, but more than that. Anyways, they have these big things there, and we got to go to one because a friend of our family actually worked there. And it turns out that's where part of Jurassic Park was shot. We got to go to like the tree where the eggs were, just like you see there, and obviously there's no Jurassic Park eggs or anything there, but still really cool to be like basically on the set. You know, I mean, they use that section for the setting. Is those fireworks just chilling there? Whoa, it's got lava. It's got lava on it. All right, so often, this is not the same level that I did, actually. It's similar, but different. The other one had like a bunch of T-Rexes and had like a goat in a cage. And, yeah, what's going on back over here? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with stuff moving around in there. So often the valuables are either on or around like a bench or a table or, you know, a bridge perhaps. Wait. I promise you, I didn't look for any of these. I haven't used a guide or anything. Clever girl! Listen, if you look at my Twitter or my Facebook post, I actually used a quote from the movie. When you gotta go, you gotta go. That's what Ian, what's his name, says. I said, when you gotta mow, you gotta mow. I was trying to figure out a way to say clever girl, but I couldn't think of anything that rhymed with girl. Like, I thought about, like, clever twirling with the string trimmer, you know, or something. But, like, that just didn't seem, like, very... So I went with, when you gotta mow, you gotta mow. All right, so we've officially gone professional rank 2. Thank you very much. So getting paid out a bunch of RP there. Now, how is Buddy looking? I feel like that's much smaller than what it was. There's no way to really gauge it, though. Like, he doesn't have... I mean, I see the meter there, but I can't tell, is it like 89% now, or is it 92%, or where we're at with that. But he is definitely getting more RP. He's got me paid over 9,000 euros and only cost me 700. And he's completed 17 contracts. Look at that, almost 3,500 RP earned. Let's go to maintenance real quick and make sure that his mower is all good. I think mine's fine. Oh, let's go ahead and, I don't know, let's fix mine up. Guess I didn't do that last week, or maybe it just didn't save. Yeah, his is hurting. Whoop. Drink, slurp, slurp, slurp. All right, so we're all good there. I won't lie, I like these litter contracts for me, and then I like putting him to work because it just moves things faster. Now, there is a trophy. I mentioned this. There's a trophy for buying an American-made mower and mowing and completing a contract on 4th of July in-game. I thought that'd be really cool if that randomly happened today, right? Because it's not often that I would stream on the 4th, right? Like, that would have been really... But I'm only on April 15th. But if I keep doing these litter contracts, you know, one day at a time, I don't know if it skips weekends or if it's literally grinding out every single day. But, okay, so Dino Safari, I think that's the one. So maybe this is the one I just did, actually. So let's go ahead and put me on it. I'm going to mow again. Just can't get out and wait to do some mowing again. Although I do have... It's tough. 265. Yeah, we'll go with this guy again. All right, let's actually do some mowing, huh? Mowing Monday, not litter Monday. Live your stream. All right, more objects to pick up. Oh, that's weird. 2 pieces of trash right together. Ooh, it's a little messy. Yep, that's kind of scary. Okay, so there's one over on the far left. Yeah, so I think I'm only missing one now. So there's another one on the left as I come back. It's probably the one I saw. Indeed it was. I wonder if it's behind the truck, like that one was. 'Cause I don't see it anywhere else. Nope. What the what? Ha! Alright, let's do this. And we got 5 to 6. Hoping I was going to be able to get this in 2 stripes, but I don't think that's going to happen. Was it Kahlua Ranch or no? It was on Kauai. We were on Kauai. My mom had a condo there for quite a few years. My mom's actually staying with us right now. I mentioned that my grandmother is going through some pretty tough dementia right now and is going to be moving into a assisted living facility. That actually happens tomorrow. And so my mom's been staying over at her place, but they got to a point where, like, there's no bed for her to sleep on anymore. I mean, they could have left it there, but they're trying to just liquidate everything. They've been having garage sales, and we'll be having, like, what, I guess, an estate sale pretty quick here. And so, Mom's been coming over and hanging out, which has been pretty fun. Like, sadly, she doesn't have her dog, but also it's nice having just her here, too. Not having to worry about the dogs or, you know, schedules or whatever. Like, she had dinner with us last night, and it's just nice hanging with Mom. Getting clotheslined by a mouth. Okay, come on. It's definitely a funny angle. Oh my God, let me get by. Oh my God. So, maybe best suited for a string trimmer. Yeah, we had a friend that worked there, Ben, that, ironically, his name is Ben. And, for a half a minute, like, I was really connected to him and talking to him a lot because Ben had gone to school basically for flying drones and being able to do geological mapping. And so I had all these notes and questions that I was drilling him with, and like, how much does the program cost? How much, you know, how long does it take? Like, what am I qualified for? Like, is this the dream job you have? And how realistic would it be for me to get something? Like, do I have to move to, like, Hawaii to do, like, you know, like, so many questions, right? And so then, like, we ended up going to Hawaii, and he was like, dude, come on by. I'll show you what I do. So he took us in, and he had this huge office with, like, all this mapping, and, like, it was actually quite insane. But he was responsible for a lot of the oversight. So, like, planning, moving ahead, and, like, any kind of new additions they would add on to and how they would do it and cluster. Like, and then he also had a lot of, like, he was responsible for a lot of the, like, the species tracking. I don't remember all of it, but it was crazy. And in the end, it was like, there's no way I'm going to get a job like that, especially around here. And so I quit bothering him, and but still, what a cool job. Okay, that is danger zone there. This is all like string trimmer city, which takes way longer than mowing, but yeah, we got lots of pictures of all that. In fact, there's a whole section of it, probably even including this where the eggs were in Jurassic, pictures of that in our trip to Disneyland vlog that I did. Or not that one, but the Hawaii one. The Hawaii, because I'm... You know what? I don't think I ever put out that video. I did the Disneyland one, but I don't think I ever did the... I put so much effort into those videos, and they just did not get any views. It was really fun. Like, it was... I did it for the family more than I did it for the channel. Being able to document and see that. And we took Reese's friend with us, so, like... He, you know, got to share that with his family. They got to see, like, firsthand what we did and how we did it. And, so that was still cool. But ultimately, not a big hit on the channel. But, I have a bunch of footage, like, when we were in that park, like, I don't want to say I got attacked, but... It's ironic that I was talking about being attacked, and then I noticed that it looks like I attacked the bench. Wasn't that bench standing upright? I think I backed into it. Which now, how am I gonna mow that? I better push it to one side. Alright, well, hopefully that one little spot right there isn't gonna be problematic later. Wasn't me. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, being that it was such a short moment, I don't know that I'd really have a whole video. Like, that'd be sort of clickbaity if I labeled it like, you know what I mean, Raised? You're right, though. You know, if I talked about it, that time we went to the park, the Jurassic Park was, you know, not a bad idea. So did you guys see that? I think I actually saw it live on stream too when I saw it. But like a week or so ago, we were talking about random stuff, and I mentioned that, you know, I'm not big on game remasters, but there was a franchise I would love to see remastered, and that was Infamous. And I swear, like the very next day, Sucker Punch tweets out, there are no plans and no games in progress for Sly Cooper or for that. And I was like, oh man! But both would have been cool, right? Like, both would have been real cool. I wonder, you know, Sunset Overdrive didn't do all that well. In a way, there's some things that made me feel like the mechanics from Sly were being used, but there's definitely other things that feel very new and innovative to that series or whatever. But yeah, Sunset Overdrive was a fun game. I think it's on PlayStation now, even. Maybe not, but... Alright, so we almost got this one side. Dun. So that's weird. With the litter contracts, the timer counts down, and with a mowing contract, it counts up. I wonder why that is. We need more cows. Moo. Cowbell? More cowbell? Is that what you're after there? Oh, come on. There's more? That'll teach me for looking at the chat. See here, well, that's where the short comes in for the Hawaii video. Yeah. sadly, like, it's one of those things I sort of struggle with. Like, if I put a bunch of time into shorts, it might do okay view-wise and might generate some buzz, but in the end, none of those shorts can be monetized. And, you know, much like HTG TV, I have a harder time putting time into things that just don't have the same potential as others. And I know it sounds bad. It's not that I'm all about the money. It's that if I take the time that I'm focusing on HTG to put into shorts or TV or another project, it is very noticeable when it comes payday. And like, I even took like just even the change with not streaming. You'd think with all the views that I was getting that seemed much higher than I would have gotten for streams, the watch time and all that, the engagement that I got was much less than I get with streams. Much less. And it was very noticeable. Like a quarter of my income noticeable. You know, and when I'm not making big bucks to begin with, a quarter of your income, and like knowing that the same effort and time was being spent, it was just spent in a different location. Does that make sense? Like it's not like I'm choosing not to do something or choosing to do something and the outcomes are different. It's where I spend my time really differentiates the outcome of that, which is understandable, right? But you know, as you guys know, like HTG TV, I was spending 2 days a week, 4 weeks a month, and I was literally making $2 off of that entire month's effort. $2. And for whatever reason, that same effort on HTG was like $100 or $200 or something. You know what I mean? Like, it was a big difference. It was a big difference. So it's just, I have a harder time mentally going into things like that, knowing that it will potentially affect me. Now, some things can just be recorded and uploaded and it's nothing, right? Like, I have a moment in life and like Drexler goes jumping across the fence or does something crazy and we capture it. That's a short. Doesn't need any editing or effort. But the Hawaii video would need editing, you know, for many reasons. But so yeah, I mean, I struggle with that. Not saying it won't ever happen. I swear I was looking at something the other day and it showed that I had some shorts, which I've never uploaded anything to the shorts, but I swear I have shorts. Is there a way you guys can go to the channel and check that? Is there like a section for shorts that you guys, because I swear I have 2 or 3, but I've never done anything with it. So I don't know if maybe it was like clips that you guys got clipped before, or I just remember seeing it being like, what? I never did that. And then I don't remember ever checking any further, but see, I guess I could be confused with that. I watched American Utopia again this weekend. If you guys are old like me, you may have heard of a band called the Talking Heads. They're very popular a long time ago. I think they hit their highest peak in like late 80s, maybe early 90s-ish. You know, they sing "Burning Down the House." They sing a lot of songs you've probably heard in movies and such, even though you might not be familiar with the band. But David Byrne, the guy who he's like the lead singer and arguably the creator or co-founder of Talking Heads, he put together a show. It's a live performance where he's got like probably 10 or 12 performers. A lot of them are like musicians with instruments. A couple of them are just dancers. he's out there. His role changes. Sometimes he's playing a guitar. Sometimes he's just singing. But they go through this whole catalog, and they touch a few, political points and stuff that's going on. And it was made like a year or two ago. I remember I recommended it to Todd and his family, and I was like, dude, it's so good. You'd love it. Your family, it's like family fun. And I remember they put it on, and I remember he reported back that they stopped it like 10 minutes in because the kids were all like, when's it gonna start? Because they were like sort of like leading up and doing like these like performing, like not tuning their instruments or anything, but just like sort of talking and playing and easily confused as to why like things weren't starting yet. So I don't think they ever actually watched it. But it's on HBO Max if you've got it. And it's just a fun like hour and 40 minutes of music and like a performance. They dance, they do like light shows and like strobe lights and like all sorts of different stuff. And, again, there's likely going to be a handful of songs that you've probably heard in movies, radio, whatever. It's good stuff. Didn't see any shorts, huh? Interesting. Maybe it was HTG TV then. Maybe check that one. I swear I was looking and I was like, what is going on? I've never done this. What's the other one? There's the shorts and then there's there's another one too, right? Hey, have you seen American Utopia, Justin? Like, if you like David Byrne, like, it's must see. Like, I've seen it, I think I've seen it 5 times now, 4, maybe 5. I watched it by myself one night and told the wife about it, and she was like, okay, let's watch it with Reese. He'd probably like it. And, I listen to the Talking Heads a lot. I grew up listening to them. My dad was a big fan. And so for me, it's like, one of those sort of childhood things. Okay, I was gonna say, guys, I'm stuck. But yeah, HBO Max, it's available. I'm sure you could probably find it other places. I mean, may even be on like YouTube or whatever. I'm sure there's places that it can be found if you don't have HBO Max, but that's where, the legal, safe, easy, I think 4K quality. It might not be 4K, but it's on Inadub. Is that where it is? And I just remember seeing them and being like, what the crap? And is it the trip videos? Yes? Crazy. Yeah, I swear I never did that, ever. Not to my knowledge. Or if I did upload something from my phone, it wasn't called clips or whatever, shorts then. It was just like a way to upload mobile, But I was like super confused when I saw it. I was like, what? This is such a random park to mow, and I sort of have sympathy for the greens crews at these parks. Look at all these little corners. These little like awkward turns and like stories on mobile. Yeah, again, I have no idea, and I have no memory of ever uploading those to anything other than like just to the main channel, right? Like, and I don't even think I've uploaded in like years to Inadub. Like, I think when we went to Hawaii or Disneyland, that was the last time. Like I said, I did have a bunch of footage from Hawaii that's just never been messed with. It'd be fun to relive all that. I flew my drone on Honolulu Bay. I got Reese and his buddy Callan running down the Honolulu Bay Pier, like sprinting and then running and jumping off into the water. Like just random, like, cool bits. I'm pretty sure I got some footage of my stepdad, Sean, trying to teach Reese how to surf. You know, and like a bunch of that kind of stuff. Like some of you, I think, would find it really fun, you know, like that know who Reese is, and but I don't know. I don't know. I've definitely got archives footage. If I start playing with drone footage, I might have to go buy another drone. Which I was looking. The one I want, it's expensive. It's like $2,000. Like, and I mean, my other drones were comparable. You know, I had to buy them in parts, drone, and then the gimbal, and then I had to buy the GoPro. So I mean, technically, I had $2,000-3,000 into my other drones too. In fact, both of them together, I probably had close to $5,000 into them. And now they're worth like $50, both of them together for scrap parts. My one drone doesn't have any way to even see what it sees. You have to blindly fly. It was just an early drone. Had a camera, GoPro with a nice gimbal on it and everything, but you couldn't see what it sees. There was no software or way to connect to the GoPro. Phil, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. My second one was made by a company called 3DR, and it's called the Solo. And it was like state of the art. And hey, Abdullah, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. They were like getting all these contracts and sort of leading the way with the 3D tracking and technology and like programming, so you could like program the drone where to go and like stay within these geo fences, they called them, which were like just like you'd see a map and you'd be able to like draw a circle around the map and the drone would stay within that parameter and like all these things. And then all of a sudden, like they stopped producing updates and products for their hardware, and then I think they're just like a full-on like drone software management. Like I don't even think it's like I have to have an old Android phone that isn't updated or current, that doesn't work or anything, but it only works for my app for that 3D. And the battery doesn't last very long because it's like a S3. It's like a Galaxy S3, I think. But luckily I have that phone. Otherwise I wouldn't even be able to use that drone either. So I have no drone basically. And the one that I do have, it's just such a pain, and the battery life is not good, and I can't get new batteries for it because they don't make them anymore. But, you know, my wife and I are talking about going on some hikes and doing some things, and like we talked about the cool factor of that. And the drone I want actually has like sort of like an autopilot where you can tell it to follow the remote. And so I can like put the remote on like a fanny pack or something and then just walk, and it should stay like 20 feet above me, 10 feet behind us or whatever. So it'll actually be like a cinematic camera view of our walks, barring there's no trees or things, interference like that, right? And some of the drones are pretty smart. They actually have like avoidance technology and stuff too, where, you know, they will stop or warn or beep, you know, if you're gonna run into something. And, but again, you know, for $2,000, it's better, you know? But, you know, flippity flip, like I was saying earlier, on all the parts I had to buy for my old drones to make the sweet drone, all of that stuff comes stock now. It's just like cars. You used to have to pay for air conditioning and power steering and things like that, but now it's all standard in cars. Power windows. Like, you know, I saw a meme the other day that was pretty true, but it's like a lot of people don't even understand why we say roll up your windows, right? Click up your windows, or, you know, flick up your windows is probably more appropriate for today's world, where we actually used to have to roll them up, right? Like some of you know. Ooh, getting a little squirrely. Short subtract, was it? There's two of them. There's two. I'll take it. Choo choo. Choo choo on the choo choo. Woohoo. You guys remember that old song that was in Kill Bill that became a Vonage, which was one of the first voice IP, like digital phone services? Woohoo! Woohoo! I won't do it because I don't want to get copyrighted, right? That was a fun song. Just like brought joy and happiness to everything it was around. Grandma's car still has legit windows. Hey, no, I believe it. Grandma's car definitely sounds like a car that might. You know, not many grandmas feel the need to buy new cars towards their later years of driving, so most of them are probably maybe even in that cash for clunkers type of category, right? It should have probably gotten sucked up a while ago, but you know, I had my first Volkswagen, my Fox. I had a Volkswagen Fox, and it had roll-up windows. My Jetta, now that I think about it, my Jetta had roll-up windows. My two-door that I still had that I raced and everything, it still has roll-up windows. I did get door lock actuators, and I got an alarm, so it did have power door locks by the end of its life, which I think it's still dead. I would consider it dead. But yeah, so like I upgraded some of that. There was a power sunroof mod that I could have done too. The Audis had a power module that actually bolted right up to the top, but I never did that one. So I could have had a power sunroof too, but I still had the roll-up sunroof. Which is funny, because the only time most cars use a roll-up sunroof these days is when it's broken and you gotta manually close it. Which I don't know if I told you guys, we had to do that in Reese's Audi like 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago. He took it out, and unfortunately, we got to where we were going, and he tried to put the top up, and the top was like, nah. So I'm just noticing here, there's a lot of stuff here. Why is there so much uncut grass in areas I've cut? Am I gonna have to remow this whole thing? Why is this being dumb? I'm not going too fast. Am I? My blade is not in bad shape. I guess it is kind of getting there, huh? Cutter. 93 Mercury. Some people in the chat weren't even born yet. Yeah, okay, I was like, why can't I start? Yeah. That sucks. I wonder how much of that's gonna cost me, huh? Backwards man, the backwards man. I can mow backwards fast as you can. I can mow backwards fast as you can. I'm the backwards man, the backwards man. Oh man, I hope it's not like super bad. Nah, we're good. We're good. Going the other way though. Looks like I'm gonna have to remow a couple of those last passes I just did. Ah! I don't know where to be. So I guess good thing is I stopped right here, right? And was making these rounds. I noticed it coming around this corner here. I was just like, wait a minute, what the crap? Yeah, I don't know when my blade went so bad. Maybe I started this area off in bad shape. I feel like I just did maintenance before we started here, but... Okay, let's try to get that straight up. Yeah, this is the worst. I did it to myself, though, by not paying attention to the blades. So, you know, just like in basketball, you got to make your free throws. You got to check your blade quality. Gotta check the blade quality. So I wonder if like mowing over this is what hurts it. It does. Did you see that? It does. So I gotta stay off that. So lifting up would prolong the life of my blades. Boy, that's scrappy. Man. Glad I caught it when I did, though. Yeah, it is teasing me. Yeah. For sure. All right, let's lift this guy up. Actually... So I'm getting pretty close. I'm almost 80%. And did I find the valuable for this area? I can't remember. I'll leave that for now. I might have to come back. Might be best suited for the string trimmer. I'm probably going to have to use the trimmer around a couple of these dinos. Which isn't the end of the world, but it does prolong not only the contract time, but the overall mow time, if you mow what I'm saying. Boo. You know who I need to try and pull out of retirement? I need to try to lock onto Gary and secure Gary for a day. Maybe I can get him to play Apex. I don't think he's probably even played a day of Apex since since he streamed with us last, because it wasn't ever like his favorite game, but it'd be cool to see him get some quality booze in. Nobody boos quite like Gary does. Yeah, we need to get like a petition going, and then like show it to him. Is it Adjutor? What up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you enjoy our content. That's a very unique name. I'm curious about it. If you're out there watching, where are you from? And did I say it even remotely close? And if not, my bad. But welcome to being a Brianism. Whoops. Forgot that little spot over there. Yeah, I know when I talked to him a while back, he said he was very interested in hanging out and he had more time and all this stuff, that he was going to be likely around here and there. Not like an everyday all the time, but like, you know, more frequent than he had been. And we haven't seen much of him. He might have been lurking. He may be lurking. But as far as I know, he hasn't been. But it'd be fun to have him back for a stream or two. Same with Doug. I know Doug was interested and said he was around, but like I said the other day, I think I gotta play Fortnite in order to get Doug on, which not sure that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make yet. Although no builds, I could probably do okay in a no build. I may actually be quite good at it. Like, I may look like I'm really good because they even added bots in the game. And I'm surely better than bots. Maybe that's why I'm scared to play it, because I don't want to find out the truth. I forgot that I put up that post on Facebook. I keep seeing bling, bling, bling and hearing chimes from Facebook. Thinking, why am I getting... And it's not like a lot, but I've definitely gotten a handful of them. People commenting and liking my post about my wife and I being together 19 years. But like, it keeps like, you know, tab will flash at you and whatever. I'm like, what's happening? Bots are good. Sometimes they'll Fortnite laser you if you're not careful. Yeah, I don't want to be badder than a bot. All right, so this is not looking swimmingly awesome. I feel like this is my last area, minus that little patch across the way there. There has to be a whole nother area somewhere, because I'm at 92%. Either that, or I'm going to have to mow everything again because I missed some spots with a bad blade. I know there's some string trim around a couple of the dinos, but I mean, that's not going to be but like a 0.5%, maybe a percent. But I'll be lucky if I'll be at 94% when I get done with this patch and the one next door. Sonic, welcome back. You see the bar go down as I went across the street. I swear it went down a little notch. Oh, I'm at 95. Okay, I'm higher than I thought I'd be. Higher than a whale. Oof. All right, so jeez, there's little scraps everywhere. Yes, indeed, Sonic, indeed. All right, so I guess I'm gonna roll back and just get my string trim on. I don't think I could. Can I see? I don't think I can see the grass flashes when I'm string trimming. Ooh, there is a patch up here I better hit, huh? Ooh, this might take me to 96. That was pretty gross. 97, huh? Wow. But not enough. It's probably going to be a 99.9% finish, too. There is a spot over here. Okay, hopefully I got that. Okay, so I can see it with the string trimmer out. All right. Do a little raptor scaping here. Oop. Looks like he already fertilized an area there. Oop. I can't tell you how much I hate this. Oop. What was my 99.9? Damn. All right, we're gonna be here until break. Oof. Ah. Boo. Can't be booing me. My jokes are good. Oh, there we go. This will be a nice one. In the tail end of the level. Boo. Hey! Quit whapping me! I can't crouch walk. Ooh. Okay, so we're only basically 2% away. Only. This level's ridiculous. And I'm bad at mowing too. All right, we need a big chunk. It's like clear as far as the eye can see that way. There's got to be like a big section that I missed. Bam. Look at that. Whoops. A string trim and I will go. A string trim and I will go. Cool, gaining some serious ground now. I'm a professional. Ooh, home stretch. Home stretch. Oh, come on. Come on. You can kind of see the scruff at times. Come on, give me that 97. 9.7. 99.7. Jeez. Oh my, it's just being unforgiving right now. How many blades of grass do I need to take out for 0.1%? For the love of sod, come on, make it work. Boo. I don't know, that's good. I feel like that's decent. Decent.
Oh, that didn't count as grass?
Come on, 99.8. Give me that 99.8. Just telling my mom about... I made mention to Jillian that today was back to Mowing Mondays, and Mom was like, Mowing Mondays? I was like, yeah. You didn't know? I got my own landscaping company. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. Brian's tree and lawn service. She was like, what? I was like, yeah. Got my own employee. I got a warehouse. She's like, what are you talking about? When did all this? And I'm like, oh, yeah. It's a simulator. It's not real. She was like, oh. Missing some corn on the cob. Need some corn on the cob. So tedious. So tedious. That's all good. This is all good too, huh? There's really nothing out there. Yeah, I mean, seriously. You're not scary anymore, bro. Ooh. This is just getting ridiculous now. I'm only 0.1 away. Hey, MLV. Just want to say thank you so much for your video Lego games. Me and my fiance playing almost all Lego games sometimes. Stuff. Nice. Hey, glad we could help out. Appreciate your kind words and support. Thanks for stopping by today. It's always nice to meet a new face. Or a new name, I guess. Same difference. Same difference. All right, come on. All right. This is it right here. This is it. Please let me mow. Time to move on and let go. This is it. Please let me mow. We legit have 0.1. 0.1. I mean, there's like one blade here, one blade there. Here a blade, there a blade, everywhere a blade, blade. Old Mo Donald had a string trimmer, and it never ended. Here a blade of grass, there a blade of grass. Well, they've heard enough tail jokes. Well, you know what? I can't remember if I got the valuable for this area or not. But it's likely related to that lava. Ooh. Come on. Come on, give me that confirmation. We're good. Ooh, a nice chunk. Oof. Does anybody else see this out of the corner of their eye and think it's BB-8? Adam, yeah? So I'm not the only one? Okay. Apparently I got a astromech on the brain. I mean, come on. I mean, we're so good, bro. We're so good. There's not gonna be one stinking blade of grass left. A little pocket over here. Yes! Woo to the hoo! Now if I can just get that crap out of here. Call you 3PO, do they? Maybe it's hinting at a Star Wars update. I don't think they're related, though, so I don't think the developers have any connection or any ties, so I don't think that would... I don't know. I've been wrong before. I think twice is the general idea on that. You heard it right. Been wrong twice. All right, so 15th. Now we're on the 16th. Okay. How is Buddy looking? I just can't tell if that's any good or not. He's got more RP earned. No doubt about it. All right, so what do we got? Historic land. That's a quickie. All right, so I'll go ahead and do a litter contract just to get the days to pass by. We'll go ahead and put Buddy on this guy. Let's make sure that his mower is good to go. I just got to fill the gas in the blade. Doesn't cost me much to repair everything, and I got over 12,000 euros right now, so I think I'll pretty good on that department. Let's see here. Adverts. Ooh, gotta drop some coin on them logo flyers. But, that just helps us get our overall rank points up. We get them for completing contracts too, but it's sort of a multiplier, if you will, a way to get them up faster. All right, so litter it is. Is everyone's weather? Mine's not bad. It's the Royal Stones. Okay, so we got to be on the lookout for a... God, look at see how the draw distance just breaks the game? I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can see 9 at least from that one starting point. Hey. This is cool. It's a cool area. I don't know that I'll love mowing it, but it doesn't look too bad either. Like the terrain looks pretty easy peasy. So I see one way up there, two way up there. We're missing 4, so I need 2 more. Maybe one up in the top. Yeah, okay, okay. There it is. That was easy. Easy like peasy. Now let's find the hidden valuable, huh? It's gonna be like on a rock. We've seen that before, so... We've also seen it like on the edge. Like somewhere like right here would be the perfect spot. Or... Okay. Too bad I can't jump over that. I feel like it's going to be right along this line here. Really, it'll probably be in one of the rocks in the middle, but... Either way, I'll be right. Is that Thor's hammer? No. Unlock it. Let's go. We're ready to trespass. That'd be funny if you could get fined for trespassing, too. Alright, so maybe on one of these rocks. Well, I mean, the last place that I haven't really taken a gander... I mean, I guess it could be over here in these trees. I think I looked in that patch too, but maybe not. That was a weird bird chirp. Yeah, they're normally pretty obvious. Guess maybe I didn't run this wall. Ooh, some purple flowers. What is that, lavender? And this is where I started my... don't think you wandered like this in that last section. Because I think I got that one. It was the Excalibur one from a couple... Because I played that one before. I'd done the area... I didn't mow it. That was my first time mowing. But I did... I'm pretty sure I grabbed the collectible when I was there for my first go of litter. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I mean, I'm not seeing it. Do you guys see it? And maybe they don't all have... I feel like that's somehow related, but... Alright, well... Oh, wait, what's that right there? It's just a way the rock was shining. It was weird. It looked like there was a hat or something on there. Those trees are freaking me out floating around like that. One last quick peek at these guys. Did we look here? I don't think we looked in this flower bed. I mean, it could be like a shovel or something hanging on there too. Like we've seen like a laptop or a Palm Pilot or something. I don't know what it was. All right, well. I don't know that every single location has one, but usually when they do, they're pretty freaking obvious. This one doesn't seemingly have an obvious spot. Let me out! I was waiting to see if they maybe put it like right in front. I feel like, why is there a crutch there? Bye, Sonic. We'll see you later. Ooh, reward update. Oh, that's not even for me. Whoa. What happened there? Did I close? I think I closed the tab. Okay, we're good though. It doesn't matter. Confirm. All right, it's the end of the week. It's right. Oh, Booyaka Show. All hands on deck. Pick up 250 objects. Yes. All right. So that's good. 17 of 43 getting paid there. End of the week. So now it's Monday the 19th. So yeah, we're not going to, sadly, we won't make it to July today, but that's okay. Let's go to our machine. Let's make sure that, yeah, let's just do mine for those two. Okay, nope, don't want that. I do want to go here. I can't tell if that's getting any closer or not, you guys. All right, so historic land. What's this one? Oh, let's do. Oh. This one looks like a fun place to mow, but no. So what I'll do is I'll actually put my buddy on it. And then I'll do another litter contract because it's almost BRB time. I mean, we're still a few minutes out, but really, I just want to grind those days away and get, you know, I think we need 100 contracts total. And we're slowly getting there. We'll keep an eye out for a collectible here too, but let's focus on getting the contract done on time as I stop and look. What was that? Just a fern. So I'm halfway there. Mo, we're halfway there. Oh. I used to have one. I don't remember what it was though. String trimming with some flair. Look like poo-poo. I'm pretty sure I just picked up poo-poo. It's some poopy. So I need one more. There's another crutch. Why is there another crutch? Oh. It's not even a crutch. That's a metal detector. Maybe that was a metal detector in the other area, too. Maybe I'm just bad at looking at things. Insert Tyler or Nom's comment now. So, okay, so this would be a Britain map, right? Like, so I'm wondering if I got all the Britain trophies. Let's see. 66%? Okay. So we haven't found the ancient auroch, the valuable ancient auroch, which is the last complete all 4 ancient Britain. Okay. So that'll be done in due time. I should have looked at my Dino ones too. But so there is still a missing. And where am I at right now? Druid Torch. So this does not have a collectible in it. Okay, so we are freaking out of here, man. Fill it up. Ooh, ooh. Fill it up. Yep, we're good. Load. Load. I lost $4 on that? That doesn't seem right. Check something real quick here. Okay. We good. We good. Ooh, professional rank number 3. I think there's 5 levels, so we've gone up at least a full level today. That's dope. We're gonna keep on with the keeping on too. So that's a big payout. 540. Okay, Buddy's gonna go here though. 540. Are you kidding me? Requires a roller. Damn, stripe cut. Okay, so I lied. He's not gonna go there. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna get me paid. Okay, and I don't want to roll. I don't want to do that one either. I don't think I've done the garden one. All right. Let's give it a go. Hopefully I can get this done in roughly 20, 22 minutes. I've never seen this level, though. This is a new one for me. Oh, it's a trampoline! Do I get to get my baboing on? There's likely a collectible here, too, because there's a bunch in the base game that I have. Wow, that was quick, fast. Oh, look at all the string trimming work. All right, I'm getting the trimmer out. Can I get my baboing on? No. Cones. This is a newer area, so maybe it doesn't have a collectible because it's been added on. Ding dong. Disney Plus released a new MCU timeline of Spider-Man Far From Home. Interesting. I wonder if I'm going to end up doing the whole thing in string trimmer. My mother-in-law got an electric mower. She used it quite a bit before she broke her foot, which she goes in tomorrow to have her first checkup, and we'll kind of get an update and see how that's going, if it's getting better or worse. She seems to be doing pretty well. She's getting better with crutches and stuff too, which is awesome. This is crazy. So I'm stoked. Basketball Summer League's already started. That's fun. Blazers don't play till Friday, but lots of other teams playing all week long, so it's crazy. Just like that, basketball's already back in action. Although, it's not quite the same. Not the same names everybody be used to, but... See, I have a hard time understanding why some of these blades aren't getting cut. I'm going over them multiple times. There we go. Yeah, Only Murders in the Building show is back on Hulu, too, for those who were interested in that. I know Gray really enjoyed the first season. It's got Steve Martin, Martin Short, and I always forget her name. It's Selena Gomez. Sorry, I don't do it on purpose. I don't know. Have a hard time remembering that name for whatever reason. Okay. Hey, what up, Matt? Good to see you, Bo. Good to see you, bro. Boy, I'm only 12.5% done, huh? I was expecting a little higher number than that. Whoa. Getting a little crazy there, Brian. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit this. What up, Rob? Preston Bros Unite! Just doing a little bush trimming there, don't mind me. Finish up doing a little quick swoop on this guy here, and then I will grab the mower. Oh, no, I got a plant destroyed. Doesn't sound like me. Don't forget, too, at the end of the stream, we're going to cross our fingers and hopefully load up my Jumanji save. I'm hoping that, like, my cloud save is good if my you know what I mean? Like it's, like, corrupted on my console, but I can download it from the cloud to my console. I know it sounds weird, but I'm hoping I can. What up, UC? Welcome to the stream. Okay, and I need 6 to 7. Cool, cool, cool. On the mow again. Just can't wait to get on and mow again. Be cool if there was like, actually no, I've seen enough fireworks, never mind. I was gonna say, it'd be cool if there was fireworks going off today. But it's not even July 4th in my game, so that wouldn't make sense either. It's only April. People be breaking the law, firing fireworks off, breaking the law. Oh, I didn't do that area behind the trampoline. Dang. Look at how fast that percentage is going up because there's just not much grass here. Maybe I did all the nooks and crannies to give me the percent. Maybe I don't need to get it all. Nah, I probably need to get it all. It's definitely a decent sized area back there. You have to string trim that stuff too at the top there. Mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn, mowing the lawn. Even my character in game is like, no, bro, stop singing. Stop singing. It's so loud in my headphones, you guys. This angle makes it louder. Ah. Said, it's gonna be fairly close. Look, Nike swoosh again. I always hit those Nike swooshes somehow. So I haven't watched it yet. I am familiar with it. I do plan on watching it, Justin. I haven't seen it yet. You know, I used to be a big fan of that show. It fell off when they tried to reboot it like a year or 3 ago or whenever it was, 5, 10 years, however long ago. I just could not really get into it. I missed the music video portion of it. But having them make a movie, I feel like, is maybe a big enough change that I won't expect the you know, the format to have the video or the music videos in them and stuff. So hopefully, because I like Do America, that was pretty funny. So hopefully I'll like the new one too. Haven't seen it though, but it looks entertaining to say the least. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is part of it too. What a weird layout for like a house and a map. Like, very, I guess, possible. I know not everybody has like big yards and grass and like one main yard. Some of them have patches. See, I missed a little spot there. It's all right, though. I'll come back and get it. The porch is getting in my swooping way. So I see one little spot there. Run and mow and jump on the trampoline, though. Nice one, bruv. Nice one. All right, should get great rep points for that. What up, Alex Games? Same guy who didn't experience any gold brick or student peril glitches in Lego Harry Potter. What? What did I miss? Did I miss your first comment? Just found out my sister's guy she's seeing name is Thor. J-Shock Blast's dog's name is Thor. She's not dating J-Shock's dog, is she? Same guy who didn't experience any gold brick or student apparel glitches in Lego Harry Potter. You must be talking about me? What? Anyone else stoked? Let's see here. I personally have had great success by following the story, free play, free roam formula. A lot of people tend to, oh, there's a gold brick, or oh, I'm gonna go get this red brick. Like a lot of people detour from the main story, free play, free roam, and then this stuff just gets mucked up for some reason. Oh, it's April 20th. Anyways, I somehow have been really lucky in that sense of not actually having glitches or missing bricks. I don't ever use cheat codes either. That's another thing that sort of keeps you from struggling with, stuff like that. Is there no litter contract? Come on, we had like 10 litter contracts in a row. I was hoping to get another litter, though. All right, so it's a couple minutes short. Let's see here. This guy again? I mean, I was trying to do it in 20 minutes, and it took me like 16. I don't think I could do it again in another. Let's see here. This is the big dog. 600 value. That's the highest paid RP, right? So yeah, Buddy's gonna be assigned to this guy. Yep, confirmed. And then 200. Should I do 56 Coville or 60 Coville? They're neighbors. And I'm gonna do this after I come back from break. I'm just curious. Let's see here. Don't talk about stupid Harry Potter. Oh, come on. That game was awesome. And yes, there were some problems, especially on the early versions of like Xbox 360 and PS3. But a lot of those were addressed in updates, or if you got the remastered version, they seem to be non-existent there. So definitely recommend playing the newer ones if possible. But, I was lucky enough that I made it through both 1 through 4, 5 through 7 on PS3, as well as 1 through 4, 5 through 7 on PS4 remaster. And yeah, I didn't end up with any like corrupt game data or anything. Not until today. Not until today on Jumanji, which we'll be checking that out towards the end of the stream. I at least will be hopping in, and I think Kirsten's going to join me. I can't remember if she's confirmed that or not. But all right, hey guys, I'm going to take a quick be right back break. I'm going to go drain the tank, grab a drink, check on the dog, because I think the wife actually went to run some errands and go do some grocery shopping. But yeah, I promise I won't be going long. Get some snacks, and I'll be right back. What is up? I is back. Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome back. Don't mind my corrupt data there. All right, so we've already got contracts and stuff picked out. Let's just make sure my buddy's mower is good to go. So the wife was home. She was toying with the notion of making some cheese curds. She's like, then you can't give me a bad time for... I was like, yes, I can. All right, so Buddy's doing this one. Wouldn't I choose this guy? We just did that one. It's so easy. What? Chacho, you're out of here? Bye, Chacho. See you soon. All right, so trashy two. No trashy here. Huh? Nailed it. I feel like I just did this. Like, this grass grows really fast. Like, really fast. Yeah, today's Monday. My buddy Corey's flying in from Texas today. I've not seen him in person in quite some time. He used to be my resident mechanic and good friend. I hung out with almost on the daily. And anytime something went wrong with the car, he was always like my magician that would fix it. Usually with his eyes closed. And so that'll be cool. Good to see him. And then my childhood buddy's in town too, but he's we're not meeting up till Saturday. So Saturday I get to go hang out and see him. I don't know, still don't know if like his wife and kids are here with him too, if we're gonna get to see everybody, or if it's like just me and the boys. I don't know. Both Jillian and Reese work Saturday when I'm supposed to meet up with them, but I think Jillian will be off early enough that she'll be able to come and hang. Assuming that's the plan. Even if it's not, she's coming anyways. No, I'm just kidding. We do a lot together. We were talking about one of my buddies that I haven't talked to in a while posted on my post regarding us being together 19 years. And he was like, man, congrats. I'm convinced that you and I will, you know, hang out again and we should play some golf. And, man, that's been a long time since I've gone and played any golf or anything. Like, it's crazy how you just don't see people that much anymore. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Maybe get some golf in. I haven't even broke out my golf clubs and I can't even think how long. I used to be a pretty decent golfer. I don't even know how my back would handle these days. If I did some stretching, maybe. First time would be killer, though, I'm sure. Hey. Don't mind me just like climbing all up in your bushes. No comment. Whoops. All right. Ha! Whoops. Huh. I didn't even think about it. I've got to ask Corey if he wants a PS5. He was wanting one. Now that I think about it, he might get to go home with a PS5. And I might be $500 richer. I don't know that, still not sure I want to sell that one I got. Like, I'm torn, you guys. Like, I don't know. Like, if mine goes bad, it'd be so simple to just pull that other one out of the box and let it rip, right? Like, then I wouldn't have to worry about it. I could just download whatever I need. Most of my stuff saved on the cloud, minus Jumanji. But, you know, it's just one of those things, I guess. Like, I don't know if I want to, but, like, I like money, you know? But with us not immediately jumping into a house anymore, like, we've sort of pulled the rug out from under ourselves on that due to the higher rates and the higher asking prices. We're just kind of waiting to see what happens with the old family house, too, because that'll be gone soon. And, yeah. And then once that's out of the picture, we can, like, realistically think about what... Because we always kind of fall back on that. We're always like, God, it'd be nice if we could just have that and just build onto it. And, you know, but that's, like, a huge, huge money investment. Like, house is worth, like, $700,000 with the property and everything, and the well and all the stuff. That it's like $700,000. That's what we were gonna ask for it. It's like, damn. And of course, I mentioned, like, you know, family hookup, and they're kind of like, you know, because I'm like, yo, if y'all would sell it for like $400, I'm in. I'll buy it today. You don't have to worry about a realtor. You don't have to do anything else. Like, you don't have to paint or get rid of the wallpaper. I'll handle all of that. But until it's gone, it's going to be like one of those, like, lingering, like, what ifs, you know, like, well, because if it doesn't sell right away, especially with the market going crappy right now, like, I don't know how quick it'll sell. I mean, there's probably some rich people out of, you know, California or somewhere, Seattle, New York, somewhere, that, you know, would come in and buy it for the asking price. But, you know, like a local person, $700 right now with those higher interest rates, that's a lot. Especially since the house is probably worth like $4. You know what I mean? 4 or 5. But with all this crazy upgrades and everything, it's in that 700 market. That's a lot of money, though. What up, Markman? Just watching Lego Marvel Super. Nice. Sweet deal. Thanks for stopping by today. Thanks for watching our Lego Marvel stuff. It's awesome. We're just getting our mow on today. As you can see, I'm just doing a little string trimming, cleaning up around the edges here, kind of getting a nice path from my mower. Otherwise, I'd have to go slower. Okay, so that's pretty sweet. Well, that was a good run until it wasn't.
Whoa.
Woot. Nailed it! Oh, nailed it too. Oh yeah, wife and I went to Saturday Market on Saturday, of all days. And there's this, oh snap, John C, thanks for the sub, welcome to the channel, hopefully you enjoy our content. There is a booth that we frequent every time we're there. They have a lot of succulents and cactus type plants and, like, you know, air plants and all sorts of cool stuff. And anyways, we walked in and there was a guy sort of talking to this woman, and they were going over this cactus, and right next to the one they were looking at was this really cool looking cactus. Turns out, I think it's called, I don't remember, it's funny, we're making jokes about corn earlier. I think it's called corn cob cactus. Honestly, I think that's what it was. It's the weirdest looking different cactus, you know, and it was really cool. It was cheap. It was 20 bucks. It was in a nice pot, and it's not expected to get much bigger than it is, but it's still just so cool. Like, the little prickly things are actually soft, which is really weird too, but it's cool. I'll have to take a picture and show yous. Neil, what up? There's a highlight button. Is there? All right. Woot. Go ahead and rev it up. 26% string trimmer only. Ooh, Sonic's back. What up, Sonic? Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. All right, here we mow. Train here is a little bumpy. Did you notice it's raining? It's a feature we don't see a lot in this game, but it's pretty obvious when it is. And I'm just out here in a shirt, no long sleeves, no poncho, no nothing. That's not how I rock in real life, by the way. Not at all. I got full rain gear from there to here. So legit, over a quarter of this contract is mowing, or is string trimmer. Because you can't really get the mower up in there. I guess maybe there's a couple mowers that might work. Some of them are skinnier and have the, like, different turn radiuses. You know, and I don't know what I should do. If I should buy another mower soon, if I should take out a loan and upgrade the, you know, if I should sell one of my mowers. And then soon, some of those striping contracts are here. Buddy could make a lot more RP and money, my employee, by taking those contracts. I certainly don't want to do them. I already talked about that. Like, unless I have to do a striping contract, I'm not doing it. Our place just got assessed for 612. Dang, nice. Now, if you can find somebody that wants to buy it, really high interest rate on an inflated value. Not that your property isn't worth close to that or whatever, anyways, but like everything's just so shoot the moon, right? It's all way up high. Did you like my reference there? I don't know if you are familiar with the shoot the moon. It's classic. Like me. I swear I keep hearing a dog bark in like a neighbor yard of the game, and I think it's Drax, which I suppose maybe it is him. I just hear him through the headphones, but the headphones do a pretty good job of canceling out noise in the room, which is what allows my wife to sneak up and scare me all the time, because I never hear her coming. Ever. Ever. Penalty, schmenalty. They didn't want that one either. I was supposed to string trim this edge here. You know, you keep referring to yourself as corrupted or something. I'm not sure if you're expecting us to know something we don't, if there's comments that I've missed, or if you're just looking for attention. I'm not sure, but, you know, we're good. What up, Teflon? Not my flowers. I mean, I guess some people might be pretty upset if I mowed their flowers up. Especially in Oregon, Washington, and California. I know there's some other states out there too, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, I feel like this should be the only game you play, Teflon. I mean, lawn is in your name, for crying out loud. Just saying. Got him. All right, and we out. Ooh, I thought for a hot second it wasn't going to complete it. I was going to be peeved. Ooh, the one-handed park is harder than one might think. Right. Nope. All right. Can I get a litter contract, please? All right, so it shouldn't be long until Buddy. Oh yeah, that little bar is getting smaller for sure. Oh, that's exciting. I'd love to get that trophy. Love to get that trophy. Okay, what do we got for DLC map? Ooh, the pub garden. Ooh, Eric. This is okay. So I do not have the collectible for this area. This is the last collectible for the oh wait a minute. General cut. Okay. Cars multiple. Okay. I'm stoked. We're gonna be able to potentially get the final collectible trophy. So 540. Okay, so this is where it gets tough. Like, I want him to get the RP, right? But I also want money because I like money. So we've got 330 here or 540 here. I mean, that's a significant jump, but it's also half the cheese. Like, literally half the cheese. Got to go with this one. And that's why. Okay. So we'll get them paid. General cut. Okay. So some of the decisions are made for me. I just don't realize it yet. Okay, why is my... All right, that was weird. I did something wrong there. Ooh, look at this flyby. It's a sweet wicker roof. All right, we got 8 objects. There's likely going to be one on a table that'll need to be returned. I'll look at that in a hot second, though, unless it's a shovel. Nope. Oh, snap, the Digital Knight. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. I like that the trash in the yard also like leaves a realistic like ripple effect. See how like it's there, like it's green because it's been lacking the sunlight due to the object being on it. And it's all pressed to the side, like squished. I think that's pretty cool. So 4 more, huh? thing. These guys are hiding pretty good. That was a weird flash. So can't really use the exploit for the draw distance. Is there a collectible here? No. Or can I? I think there's stuff way over. Oh, boom. So let's see if we can find that hidden collectible. Get the trophy. And then when we complete this contract, it might be the final contract for the new DLC. So I might actually get all of the DLC trophies completed if I can find. Oh, there's a book. I bet you it's that book. Yep. Bling! Thank you, the Wandering Wizard. Okay. So, string trimmer needed. Let's just get to mow. This is going to be a long mow job. A long one. And we need 7 to 8, so we're good to go. They like it high, I guess. Oh, poor flowers. There are going to be some casualties today. Gonna get docked and pay. Flowers going down today. Are those like agave plants? What's going on there? Flower killer. Hey, so far. Oh, dang it. Dang it. You know, I was fine until you said something. I feel like my song acknowledging it was actually like a protective shield. And now it's just, man, Kirsten, why did you have to say anything? Is this punishment for not allowing you to get the Jumanji Platinum before today? I feel like it is. I feel like I'm being held accountable for some bad choices I made. How many flowers have I flowered? I feel like I've got quite a few already, like maybe 4, 5, 6, 7. Once I get this first lap, well, that's not true because there's some floaters in the middle too. Dream killer! Oh, come on. Hey! Yeah. Whew. There is quite an outline of this place. I'm likely going to be mowing this till we switch to Jumanji. This might be my last mow for the day, though. I noticed that we've been getting a shortage of dino levels. Whoopsie. Like that's like all we got. In fact, whoopsie. Didn't even see many Britain ones last week. It was mostly dinosaurs. Oh, I did finally get a new controller, too. I don't know if I told you guys that. So, on Apex Friday, I won't be able to make any excuses that are related. Although, we'll see if I do any punching. Usually when the analog sticks get worn out a little bit, when I try to aggressively tap up or down or move that stick, you know, in some direction, I end up clicking it. With a new controller, it's less likely to do that. Not that I still don't put pressure down and maybe click it anyways, but we'll see how many swings of punches that I get in situations where I'm trying to like look up and shoot versus punch. Uppercut, uppercut. All right, well, we've almost completed our first lap, and it only took 4 minutes. Or close to that, anyways. some of that was me firing up the mower and then driving it in, and but lap 1 complete. What's up, Darth? We do not have a bot active anymore, I don't think. It's a good question, actually. Yeah, buddy. Oh, we're already 11% done with the mow job. That's actually better than I thought. I could speed things up a little bit, too. Boy, can I ever. Real quick, let's just make sure. Shh. I've been going like half throttle. Now I'm going full throttle. I'm flying. Brian be flying. Yeah. There's going to be a couple patches like that where I bog out, I'm sure. Will you ever do Lego Star Wars? No. There will be likely a final video where I will stream like any characters that I haven't unlocked or purchased yet, or the remaining data cards that I didn't find useful or necessities while playing. As we usually wrap up the games with a live stream of that. Ooh, Arca. Thanks for the sub. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy our content. But yeah, it won't be for a couple months yet. I got lots of work to do, and I'm spreading it out by design, so it'll be a couple months before I'm done with it. Basically, my wife and son are on summer break right now. This is likely going to be the last summer that Reese lives at home. It's possible he might go to college and stay here, or maybe never does anything. There's lots of possibilities due to lots of factors, but you know, knowing that this is likely the last one, I'm trying to be available, but also get work done, also live stream. So, like I was telling the wife, now that I'm pretty much covered all the way through my release schedule through like first week of August, I'm not gonna not work on it anymore. I'm still gonna work on it, but I'm not gonna necessarily focus all day Tuesday, all day Thursday, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday working on that stuff. And to top it off too, I've also been you know, doing stuff after stream. I'll go and I'll like scout or capture a video, and then I'll get it all edited and ready to go. And because of the temperature and how hot it is in this room, I always have to cut audio in the morning. So I've been like making her get out of bed early so I can get up and cut audio. And so I'll be taking some days off from that crunch. Like today I didn't have audio, and my mom's staying here because of my grandma being moved soon. So like, you know, I just kind of hung out, and my mom and wife had coffee, and I sat there and had my toast. And yeah, so like basically just want to spend more time with the fam while I can, because the videos are not necessarily like crushing it. I feel like they're the gameplay itself is fairly easy. There's only going to be a few things that people really watch and need the videos for, I'm guessing. There's definitely some diehards out there that like to play along with and don't miss a video and don't miss a step, follow the same bricks we get and all that. I appreciate that too. So there's, you know, but knowing that the next real big wave of people who are going to want and need Lego Star Wars content will likely be Christmas. I mean, there could be like a 50% sale at some point soon, but I think Christmas will be the next wave, you know, holidays, when we see a lot more people playing it again. You know, people that didn't get it yet, maybe didn't have the right console to play it on, or wanted to play it different, whatever, right? There's all sorts of reasons. Money isn't necessarily growing on trees these days for a lot of people, especially with gas being $5, $6, $7 a gallon, depending on where you live. So, you know, food is expensive too as a result of that gas. All the truck drivers that move the food from warehouses and, you know, factories and, you know, whatever, It all costs money. And unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any relief in that anytime soon, at least from what I've seen anyways. I hope I've missed out on all the important announcements and that it's all changing and getting better soon, but I don't think that's the case. Like, we went to order Olive Garden last night, and normally we get 2 bottles of wine. We get a main entree for Jillian, a main entree for me, and a main entree for Reese. And we get like a couple of sides. You know, we got like, got to get those lasagna fritas, got to get an order of cheese sticks too. Normally it's like 75 $75 for that. You know, it's about $20 a person plus a couple of $5-7 upgrades, right? It was $84 with no wine and no tip. And we were like, nah, we can do better than that. So we went to Pita Pit and we all ate for like $26 or something like that. Probably healthier. The flip of the Olive Garden is those, you definitely get leftovers. I mean, unless you're an absolute pig like myself and you eat it all in one sitting. Usually there's 2 meals for that price. So it sort of makes it worth it. I mean, you at least get a lot of bread. Fill up on that bread. Let's see here. Hamster swing. What does that sound like, I wonder? Yes, it sound like. There's got to be a sound effect that goes with it. What will I do when I finish Lego Star Wars? Feel a giant relief. My anxiety will go away, and I will curl up in a ball and probably nap for a few weeks. As far as what games, we don't have a for sure schedule that we've released yet. We've got some things that we're talking about, or that have been mentioned that need to be discussed. But no immediate plans. I will likely continue with the stream schedule and, you know, probably just depending on how everything pans out when it's actually done. You know, I mean, it may be right before the holidays, so I may take a month or 2 off from project videos before I start another project. You know, I've got an off-the-wall one that I'd like to check out. You know, effort's been made, and a guide is nearly complete and probably could be completed pretty quick if I requested or made moves to do something with it. What that game is, I'm not ready to talk about yet. I've got a couple of other possibilities too. Beyond that, of course, we've also got, you know, Lego Indy 2 that I'd like to get to at some point. It's definitely an older title, but, you know, it does get frequently requested or asked about. You know, I've got a couple of people that, you know, played all the Lego games on PS3 and then finally got a PS4, and some of them are remastered and available to play again. And so there's definitely people wanting those older games. Some people just never got to play them, you know, and have requested. So I definitely get messages weekly about Lego Indy 2 and, hey, when are you going to do it? You keep saying you're going to do it. Well, yeah, most of them don't acknowledge the fact that I'm actively working on multiple things right now, but, you know, at some point we hope to get that one done too. So there's lots of possibilities. You know, Lego Brawls is coming out at some point in the near, you know, future, next couple months. I think it's got August tag attached to it right now, but I don't know that. I don't know that's for sure. You know, and it's a mobile game turn console. There's going to be a trophy achievement list for it, I'm sure. What those will be, I mean, if it's literally like, play as this guy, fight as this person, take out this person with that person. I don't know that there's going to be a lot of videos on that. We will likely do a stream and check it out as like a first look type thing. And then we'll determine by the list whether it needs a guide or not. Then I'll set somebody loose on it, whether it be like Tyler or Doug or Kirsten or who knows, maybe Raised wants to write a guide. You know, there's lots of possibilities. You know, it's sort of a Smash Bros. Brawl type game. and my son really loves those games. You know, there may even be a possibility of him doing a guide, right? Like, he likes money. What's that emoji for, Kirstron? Doesn't look very amused. I got to one of the Lego teams to check Brawls out. Yeah, cool. Brawls was actually put out on Apple Arcade probably like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 years ago. And honestly, it was the one Lego game on Apple Arcade that didn't really appeal to me, and a couple others too, which I was sort of influenced by Ben specifically, and a little bit of Adam too. Neither of them really found the game that groundbreaking or awesome. And maybe I'm speaking out of turn for Adam. I know Ben did for sure, but I feel like Adam was in that same conversation of like, it's Lego. It's mobile. Probably should just string trim this junk here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh. What are you vomiting over? Your attempt at trying to bring sexy back, Michael, turned out to be a vomit-worthy offense? Sorry to hear that, man. I know you were really attached to that theory of bringing it back. Sometimes it just doesn't work out, though. Oh, come on. Surprised we haven't seen Gray yet today. I'm very curious about Lego Brawls. Well, I mean, if you want, Kirsten, we can check it out on Apple Arcade at some point. I mean, I could probably even cover the $5 monthly fee if you don't currently have it active. It's coming out on console and the trailer. Game mechanic. Doesn't, I mean, it's, I haven't watched a lot of footage or anything on the trailers for the console release, but I am curious to see. It looks okay. Like I said, I will give it some attention. How much has yet to be determined. It'll likely be on how it performs. And again, I keep thinking like it'd be cool to bust it out on the Apple Arcade and play it now, but I feel like tons of people would be like, oh, you got the console version, you're playing it already, and I'm gonna be like, no. And by the end of the stream, I'm gonna feel very clickbaity. You know, like, ooh, I duped a bunch of people into watching this. Now, view-wise, watch time-wise, that might help me out, but I mean, I don't like being that guy if possible. My conscience doesn't really allow me to do that kind of stuff anymore. Now, 10, 15, 20 years ago, a different story. Oh, ouchies! Yeah, I need to just bring the trimmer back for this. I don't know why I keep coming through here like I'm gonna not mow over a bunch of flowers and stuff. By the look I have seen, it looks way better than you actually play it. Yeah. And I find it interesting that you're claiming you've had early access to a game that... how did you get it? Where did you play it? What did you play it on? I know that some of the comments come across differently than intended, but it certainly seems like you're trying to flex on some early access stuff. But yet Lego doesn't ever have anything to do with the game, so I don't know how Lego would have let you play it, but I am curious. And at the same time, it's on Apple Arcade. Any one of us can play it at any point right now if you have an Apple device or, well, yeah, if you have an Apple device. But I wouldn't consider that early access. Yeah, I personally too, I'm not a fan of many fighting games. I do sort of like the Street Fighter franchise. I always have. I used to be fairly decent at it back in like the 2 and 3 and Turbo days, but I don't play it at all. Haven't played it in many years. I used to have fun with Mortal Kombat 2. Then the button configurations just got way too complicated. And for 1 or 2 of the versions, they didn't really show you. And like, I mean, there wasn't the internet back then too. I'm talking like SNES days. Things were just different then. It was harder, and I just lost interest because I didn't know the combos, and a couple of my friends did, and I would get slaughtered. And I don't like losing a lot. But like, the Smash Bros. Brawl, never one of my favorite games. I've played 3 full games on the Switch version, and I beat Reese twice, and I retired after that. I was like, I beat you 2 out of 3. I'm never playing again. Because he plays a lot, and he's pretty good at it. And I totally got lucky. He was showing off, and he made a mistake, and I ended up winning. So I really didn't win. But I mean, technically, by the game rules, I did. But I didn't win. He was better than me, for sure. But because I got lucky and I knew it, I just retired. I don't know. I just don't. My fingers, I guess, get tired. I become sad thumbs gaming. I'll have to like put an application to Tyler and Nom's clan for too long if I kept playing those games. And brawls may be the same. That may be a hurdle for me. Even like the early God of War games. You know, some of those combos you'd get 80, 90, 100 plus, and by the time you're done playing an hour-long session, like your muscles are going, why? Your arm and thumb and hand, why? I mean, I'm older. I tend to cramp more and stuff, even with my vitamins. Vitamins. Ooh, someone's cooking food. Can't make out quite what it is, but all right. Wait, we're 87.9, so I will be done with this yard before the stream's over. But not much sooner. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully we'll get a couple litter contracts in and we'll get further down. I wonder, does it on my save file or somewhere? There's got to be somewhere I can see, oops, how many contracts I have done. I'm pretty sure it tracks how many contracts my employee has done. In fact, I'm sure of it. We saw it a minute ago. But, so I mean, it's got to track overall contracts, or I mean, I guess I could use that as a marker. Like, if he's got 21, then I know I've done at least 21, right? I mean, each time he does one, I do one. So that's one thing I want to know, too. Like, when I go to a location and mow, and he goes to a location and mow, does that count as 1? Or does it count as 2? You know, 1 for him, 1 for me. In theory, it should be 2, right? But it's only 1 day, and technically maybe you have to return like 3 or 4 times before the contract I mean, there's so many questionable possibilities, but yeah. Yeet. So if I can't round up a squad for Friday, which I don't think that's going to be a problem, but just hypothetically speaking, Kirsten, would you be down to play Fall Guys with me? And whoever else we might find along the way? I know Gray would probably rather get hit by a truck then load that game back up. I could probably... Well, Bobby's is not good on Fridays. I can't remember. Did we ever have Nom play that with us? I know Tyler was pretty good at it. But I don't think he has any interest in returning to that game. I'm pretty sure he platinumed the first game and was able to go back. He doesn't really play on his console very much, so I don't know. And if he's on a console, it's often the Xbox because he got the Series S. So I mean, he may not have even got the new one down. I don't have the new one downloaded either, but I've kind of been missing that game. God, what I've not been missing is the flowers in the flower beds. You're glad June is over, huh? Was June a tough month for you? I'm ready for it to be like October, November, December, I can tell you that. For lots of reasons. The main one being that basketball will be back officially. NBA starts late October. Preseason starts early October. So October's a sweet month for me. It's also my mom's birthday month. And there's something else in October. I can't remember. There's a release of something else that I'm excited for. But yeah, and then of course October, November, December are pretty good months for you know, YouTube stuffs. So that's good too. So that time of year, and I just love the holidays. I like, you know, seeing the family and the gifts and you know, just all the love and the extra food and the ham and turkey and you know what I mean? Like that's definitely my preferred time of year. Like October through January. You know, we got January birthdays galore, which is crazy, but it's sort of like a grand finale, if you will. Whoa! That was whoopsie. All right, so we're getting pretty close here. In fact, we'll probably be in the mid to high 80 or 90. Oh, 98. Let's see here. We might get to 99% with this chunk here. We got some string trimming to do. All right. I feel like the wife's making like turkey or no, it's got to be ham wraps. I swear I smell like a sweet honey ham right now. And she makes these like wraps with tortillas, and you know, Reese puts like honey mustard and stuff in his, and we get like the special ranch. It's like a Parmesan ranch. She cuts up all this like sliced ham and puts it in there, and cheese and lettuce, and then they're on like spinach tortillas. So yeah, delicious. I likes them a lot. She mentioned that she was maybe going to go make that happen. And I said, well, I wouldn't be interested in eating at, like, the halfway point, you know, because I don't really like eating on stream if I can avoid it. Sometimes I'm hungry and I need to, or In-N-Out's purchased for me or something, you know, and then I got to eat it. But I try not to eat on stream, if possible. So I told her, hey, right at the end, though, would be nice. So, I mean, it's getting close. She could easily make it for me now, and then it can chill and wait for me. Damn, I have literally taken like double-digit flowers out. I mean, I could make a freaking bouquet for a I could have literally like had enough flowers for a wedding with as many as I've taken out. And I'm curious to see what my fine will be overall, because like they're not big fines, but they're definitely fines, and they add up. So I mean, this could have been like a $500, 500 euro job or whatever, and then it might be like 200 now. All right, will this be enough? No, it won't. All right. What about? Oh, how? Ooh. And ooh. Come on. Yeah, let's go. All right, so we'll find out. Do I get a trophy for completing all of the DLC in Britain? Was this the 4th contract? Just me mowing, bro. Just me mowing. Not much other than that. It's now April 22nd, so you missed the mid-month holiday. Let's see here. Boy, how much cheese have I pumped into adverts? A lot. Oh, buddy's so close. Buddy's so close. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? All right. Again, I just fell for the Facebook flashing icon again. Like, what's going on? All right, so he's been employed for 32 days. He's done a damn good job. I feel like he needs a raise. Ooh, okay. Royal. So I can mow? Nope, but he's gonna mow. We're gonna do same place. I'm gonna supervise though. Bro, I'm gonna supervise. Hit me once, hit me time, get the supervise. Boom, 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 boom. I don't feel like I'm running very good right now. So at some point too, I gotta start thinking about upgrading my my warehouse, my HQ, so I can get a 3rd stall spot for my stuff, so I can get another mower. Because I definitely need to get a like a rolling mower that does striping, because that's definitely gonna pay out high on contracts, and I need at least one person to be able to do that. And it ain't gonna be me, at least if I can avoid it. There's likely gonna be 1 or 2 times that like the only contracts available are going to be, you know, ones that require me to roll. But all right. So I wonder if him doing this area counts as the, because although we've already mowed this, I mowed this once. I mowed the big one that had that weird shape at the bottom that looks like a not a bull, but like a buffalo bison or something like that from the sky. And then we just did that other one. So I've done at least 3 of the 4 contracts. And, ooh, another week behind us. So it's April. It's almost May, but yeah, we're not gonna make it to July today. There's no way. Let's see here. We got lots of cheese, bro. Lots of cheese. I should take a picture and document, although my wife would probably get mad if I showed everybody. Okay, so we got another contract there. Okay, so we got this guy too. I'd rather do this. I don't think I found the collectible in that area for myself. Okay, so 100 RP, 200 RP. Yeah, I'm just trying to milk the RP for. He's probably like, man, I hate this dude. He does all the litter contracts, ain't never making them in your game. It's gonna be, isn't that what I just said? Oh, I don't know the meme. It's okay. You don't like pineapple on pizza. I thought we had already established that friendship was out of the question. Where is it? There was something we watched over the weekend, and there's a whole thing about pineapple on pizza, and they freak out. He's like, fruit? No! Why would you put fruit on there? And all I could think of was, oh my god, Kirsten, this is so Kirsten right now. Like, and then in the end, I'm pretty sure a bite was taken, and it was absolutely delightful. But they still couldn't, like, handle the concept of it being, you know, fruit on pizza. Okay, we get it. You're honking. Leave me alone. All right, so looking for some stuff. What is it? What is it? About chips on pizza? I mean, crunch is good. Crunch is good. Depending on the chips, that would be one of my factors. NSYNC song, it's gonna be me. Yeah, I don't listen to NSYNC. I'm very familiar with JT. Big fan of JT and especially his solo and you know, movie career. Like, he's always been delightful. You know, I really love the movie In Time. I don't know if you ever saw that movie or not, but it's got is it Amanda? Is it Amanda Seyfried? Can't remember who stars in it with him, but it's a good movie. We've been trying to get Reese to watch it for a while because it's been like 10 years since the wife and I watched it. But he's like, nah, I ain't watching it. We're like, JT's in it. He likes Timberlake too. Like, when he was younger, that was like, JT was like his playlist. Like, he would just play whatever album, you know, he had of Justin's and loved it. Now, not so much. I don't think he's listened to JT in a minute. Okay, so draw distance would show there's nothing over there. So it's got to be like right here. How am I missing this? There's one stupid piece. Oh, is that it right there? Nailed it. All right, so I don't know if there's, like, you know, is the bike gonna be? I don't know how hard they hide the collectibles in these areas. I feel like if there was one, it would be on a bench. Or, I mean, why is it? There's all these little nooks. I looked at that bench. I wish I could jump, too. I just like jumping while running. It's like one of my favorite things to do in video games. Never saw that one. So, essentially, somehow, in the movie that I'm talking about, In Time, there is a, there's an expiration on everybody's lives. I don't remember all of the rules set behind it, but it's something that basically people of power have the ability to abuse it, and they can buy more time, and they're, you know, so a lot of their lives go on a long time, but the average people die at like 23 or something like that. And Timberlake's, it's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet kind of a thing where, you know, different groups cross, and some people have more power, and then there's a plan. And like I said, it's been a long time since I've seen it, so like details are a little vague. Old man Brian Brain, you know, coming through again. But you know, ultimately, I just always remember really enjoying the movie. Like, it was just a very entertaining, sort of a thrill ride. Oh, look at this! I found it! Sunglasses! Let's go! So I don't know if there's any way to track those or not, but I know there's one trophy for getting like all the valuables in the game. The DLC ones won't likely count towards the all, but maybe they do. We'll have most of them soon enough anyways. Wait a minute. Did I say 3080? Whoa. RX 660. Wow, that's, I don't, oh, it's MSI. Okay. And there was the first firework of the day. Oh boy. We're almost rank 4, so we're doing good. Fernando, what's up? Thanks for always helping me with the Lego. Hey, you're welcome. Thanks for watching our videos. Of course, thanks for stopping by today too. Always like seeing a new or maybe an old face stop by to say hi. So thank you for that. All right, let's do some maintenance. Whoops. Okay, so Buddy is good there. How close is he? Oh, oh, oh. All right, so average funds per contract, 605. 25 contracts completed. So does it say? I mean, I'm sort of scanning, and I'm probably missing. Doesn't say. That's employees only. Doesn't say they're active loans. Total spent 26,000. Company value. Wow. Me and this dude are worth a lot of money. That's dope. Let's see here. I'm going to back out real quick. I don't trust that, though. I know I just saved. I think I did, but never mind. It's not that important to me. All right. Ooh, historic land. Okay, so highest RP is going to be 265. Is it striking? No. Okay, so is that 265 the highest? 235. 400. This is a striper, though. No, it's not. Haha. Go get paid, broski. All right, and then I'll do the litter contract again to make another day go by. And, yeah. That's awesome. Definitely like these litter contracts. They're fun. And I'm really good at finding litter and picking it up. It's one of my skills. Look at all the bird. Oh yeah, look at that. Hey, bird, don't poop on me, don't poop on me. That would be funny if that was like one of the bills. Like you could get fined. I didn't look to see how much I got fined for them flowers. But that'd be funny if like one of your expenses is dry cleaning for getting pooped on by birds. One of those unavoidable things. I'm telling you, Skyhook Games, I got ideas for days for this. Some of them probably not so good, like the dad's drinking while mowing. Having like a drunk meter. Probably not the best idea. You know, we could have like DLC, like Lawn Mower Simulator adulting DLC. I think that'd be funny. All right, so we need one more item, and there it is over there, thanks to the way that the draw distance is. That's one thing that I would recommend that they try to figure out some fixes on, is just the draw distance. Because, I mean, that's not that far ahead of me before the grass, right? Like, you can see the draw distance. It's only like 10 steps worth. And it makes it real easy to get these litter contracts done. But at the same time, I don't care. Return to van. I don't know about over there, but over here, this is often referred to as a truck, not a van. Contract complete. Return to van. What? What? Ugh. All right. Time bonus. Yay. How's he looking? So it looks like what, 7,000 RP. So we need some high paying contracts, guy. We got another litter one for me. So that means we're basically just powering him up. We're grinding his level right now. We need a high. Okay, 170, 265 is going to be the highest. So 410 or 6. Okay, is this a general cut? All right. Go get her. Oh, no. Can't use the boss's mower. Get out of here with that idea. I'm stoked too. Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but the day after, there's going to be a trailer for Clerks 3, the movie. Now, very adult-themed movies, but some of my favorites. Clerks 2 is like in the top 5 of my all-time favorite movies. And some of the content in that movie is dumb, and that's not why. It's not like I'm like, yeah, the guy at the end is my favorite. Like that part's not, like my wife always questions me too when I say how much I love it. She's like, why? It's such a crass and gross, inappropriate, not cool thing to like. But the comment, the back and forth, the banter, all the lines, especially in the early parts of the movie, just so unpredictable, so over the top, so inappropriate, right? Like, I just love Dante and Randall and their exchanges back and forth. And luckily, they're going to be back for some more with everybody else, too. Elias is back, too, from Clerks 2. And it's going to be really good. I'm very excited for that. But, I mean, I watch Clerks 2 at least every other month. Like I do. I just love it. I just put it on and watch it when I'm editing or, you know, sometimes falling asleep. I just absolutely love that. Okay, so there's one straight ahead. We need 3 more. I should start. Okay, another one straight ahead. So I need 2 more. 1 more. Alright, so. You know, we've been pretty short on dino levels for a bit now. They seem to be extinct. Boo. Oh, is that it right there? No. Okay, the top of the world. Use the egg. Oh. Was that it, or was that just a flick of a raindrop? Oh, there it is. I sees it. Boo. Oh, boo, no. Yeah, definitely. A couple years ago, almost had a heart attack. Well, sorry, it's like he did have a heart attack. He almost died from a heart attack. It's the appropriate way to say that. Okay. 265, 540. Is this a stripe? God damn it. That would likely put him over the top, too. Okay, so we'll put Buddy on this one. And then let's check. Oh, it's so close, you guys. It's so close. The sad part is, though, I don't know if there's another bar that has to fill up after this one. There may be a whole nother bar to fill up. He may have to be at it for a while. Mine should be good. I haven't even used it, I don't think, since I... Oh, yeah. Alright. So, I think... Now I just gotta pick my contract. 540, that's a stripe cutter. Alright, let's... wait a minute, though. Let's, okay. How do I upgrade... Upgrade HQ. No upgrade available. Why not? Purchase HQ. So I wonder why I can't. Are you sure you want to move HQ from Redwall Building to Whitehall House? I don't understand how that works, though, because it's acting like I have to pay to move. Which I got the funds. It would give me another bay. I could potentially hire another person. Buy another string trimmer, buy another mower. I mean, if I mean, 11,000 is enough to probably buy a mower and a string trimmer. But I don't know what happens with my first building. And it says here, my current HQ value is 154,000. Cost to buy. Oh, is that the difference? Is this 5? No, because that doesn't add up either. I feel like the Whitehall house is the way to go, but I don't know. So I'm just going to not do it right now. I definitely want to have a striped mower or striping available, but I can't buy a mower without a place to store. Yeah. All right, so I don't like the orchard. That's a very long, crazy one. The park is also pretty big. This guy is going to be perfect. All right, all right, all right. Hopefully. Okay, so we got 3 objects is all. No me, no me, no me. Boy, the 2 of them are side by side. I don't think I've ever found a collectible here, but maybe I have. I'm guessing it would be in the gazebo. Red rocket, red rocket. If you know, you know. What about... Guess it can't go over there. Can't get through that cave. So what about, like, Like, I'm sure I haven't tinkered around over here. Is there an apple in there? What else is growing? Oh, oh. Oh, I thought that spatula was going to be returnable. It's the golden spatula! No. I suppose not all levels have stuff, but maybe they do. I don't know. That's something I should certainly figure out at some point, huh? Five to 6. All right.
Sorry.
Oh, thought I already got a flower. Didn't though.
Lucky.
All right. So, depending on how long this takes, I mean, we might do another litter contract or two after if they're available. But if they're not, we might just go ahead and try to jump into the Jumanji setup and see what happens there. I feel like I got a 50-50 chance right now of that game being completable. I just don't know.
I don't know.
I was hoping to finish on a DLC level too, but as I liked all those new ones, but they've definitely added new, like, main levels too. There's definitely a few that I had not seen. At least maybe they're just new to the PS4/5 version. They weren't on the Xbox version. I don't know. Maybe consoles have specific maps. I feel like I've seen most, if not all, of the ones. Ooh, I wonder if the collectible's in that bird bath. There's that bird bath right there. That would be a decent place to have a collectible, huh? And it looks like there's something in it. No. Just water. Womp womp. Alright, back on the mower I goer. Wait, let's check these. Oh. Doggy.
Knick knack paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Oh, no. Dang it. I saw that icon. I thought I was good. I thought I found it. What? I engaged the blades when it was low RPM, so it bogged it out and killed it.
Murderer!
Trying to drive and like look into the stuff too, because there's got to be a collectible in one of the variations of these backyards, and I wonder how many there are total. Like, that would be, I'm sure the guide I have has that information. I just haven't really looked into it. In fact, it might even show me where they all are. Which I do have fun looking for them right now. I mean, if that's the last trophy I need to platinum it, then I could probably look into it. But I feel like there's certain ones that are like distance or contract or like time-based ones, right? And again, I wonder if I do a contract and an employee does a contract, does that count as 2 contracts for me? Or just 1 contract counted for me? Because the trophy might just track my stats. You never know. You never know. Alright, well, I've done almost 2 laps, and I'm going to be about 14% done, which isn't very reassuring. Although, I did hop off and go run around like a crazy face for a minute or two looking for collectibles.
Full throttle on the bottle. Woo to the hoo. Here we come.
Probably gonna slaughter a ton of flowers on that little island to my left there here in a minute when I get there. Obviously, I got a couple more laps before I make my way over there. Yeah, it got quiet, eh?
Anybody out there?
Anybody doing anything out of the ordinary today? Like, I don't know, like, anybody going to, like, any big festival or event type things, or... we are not going anywhere, in fact. In about 5 hours, we're gonna give Drexler his trazodone, and then just try and lay low. We talked about watching like an adventurous movie, you know, something with lots of like James Bondy type action and loud music and stuff, right? Like Mission Impossible or something like that, that would be like loud and distracting. Yeah, we got a couple of things we got to try and do. It's just so stupidly loud because there's like a cul-de-sac up above us behind our house, and it's like right out our window, and these people be blasting. But we've got the non-emergency line ready to call, and you know, if people are like not stopping, you know, obviously if a couple fireworks go off, we're not gonna call them. But if it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock, and they're still pop 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 pop, you know, best believe that number gonna get dialed. Gonna go to Narc City. What up, Phantom? Good to see you. Yeah, apparently I scared the wife last night too when I went on my walkabout to go find out who it was launching those up behind us. And she thought I was like gonna go like try to fight him or something. That was not my intention at all. And she had to stay here with the dog, so she couldn't come like chasing after me or, you know, anything. So she told Reese, hey, get off your games and go follow Dad. Go see what he's doing. Go make sure he's not getting in trouble. Reese comes running up the hill. You all right? Everything cool? It's like, yeah, everything's fine. I haven't even spoke to anybody. It's kind of funny. But with the way things are in the world, like, I don't blame the wife for being a little, you know, like, hesitant for me going, because, you know, I could go, hey, why are you doing that? And someone could go, shut up, bang, right? I mean, America. What up, Zach? Too old and deaf. Oh, well, there's goods and bads to that, Zach, for sure. You know, our dog is just turned 3 years old in February, so, you know, still not a pup, but still pretty well to do with hearing, and he's not, you know, it's weird because he does not do well with the booms, but it's almost like he just wants to see what the crap it is, and he would be okay because he like sort of runs to the windows sometimes to like go look out. Sometimes he runs under a desk or under the bed or whatever too, but you know, I think part of it's just like the uncertainty, like, what is that? Why is it doing it? Yeah, Cutie used to be real skittish with the fireworks. She don't care so much anymore, and I think that's the case for her. She's, you know, we were talking about this the other night. She's gotta be 11, 10, 11 at least. You know, because we found her shortly after we sort of were adopted by Stevie, and Stevie was around when Reese was like 5, 6 years old, and it was not even a full year before we ran into Cutie after acquiring Stevie. So, like, It's got to be 11, 12, because Reese is 17. He going on 18. You know, but we didn't adopt her. She, like, just sort of showed up. Actually, Reese and I used to walk to the bus stop for his school, and she was literally like a stray wandering around in the neighborhood. You know, she had like that really unique, different, cute mew, you know, and so we were like, oh my God, this is the cutest thing we've ever seen. Yeah, until we found out that mew doesn't turn off. It's just a freaking 24/7 siren. Mew, 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 mew. Yeah, Cutie and Stevie both adopted us. Honestly, they both did. They, it turned out that, so we had neighbors move in, and it was like probably 6 months to a year after our neighbors moved in, all of a sudden this cat popped up. And it was like a giant, like big cat, like huge cat. Like scary cat, you know? But he loved Reese. He would just hang out with Reese. Reese would paint stuff out on the front porch, and Stevie would just sit there with them. And so we started putting milk and food out for him because we were seeing him every day, and we never saw him really leave the property. And we had no idea, but it turned out it was actually the neighbor's cat. So they'd moved, and they had a bunch of dogs, and the cat was never a fan of the dogs, and so it just sort of like left the house. And in fact, we had sort of taken care of Stevie for roughly about a year. And then one day we got a knock on the door, and it was our neighbors, and they had a bunch of food and like cat food, and they were like, hey, we just want you to know that, like, we're so grateful that you've, like, taken our cat in. Like, you know, it was our son's cat, and our son just doesn't have the time or the interest that he once did, and the cat just doesn't like the dog, so we felt bad. We didn't know what to do about the cat. We didn't want to give him up, but, like, we didn't want to, like, torture him either, so we're really thankful that you've taken him in and given him love and stuff. And we're like, wow, we had no idea. That's really cool, you acknowledging that, too. And so, anyways, we found out his name. We called him Stevie. Reese just gave him that name. I'm not even sure why or how. He was like 5 or 6 years old. Stevie, you know. And then we started calling him Sven, you know. And then, you know, then it was like Schvenny and all sorts of like weird nicknames off that. But it turned out his real name was actually even more unique and different than Sven or Stevie. It was Hedgecock. What an interesting cat name, Hedgecock. I'm sure it was tied to like a book character or something that, you know, a cartoon character or something that, you know, the kid had enjoyed. But unfortunately, we lost Stevie quite a few years ago. Stevie was an older cat when we first met him. And like I mentioned, he was really big. So he had some, you know, big kitty problems. You know, just like big humans and big anything, right? Like, or undersized for that matter, too. And I haven't said anything because I'm like not sure what is gonna happen, but we may be inheriting another dog soon. Like, my wife's been trying to adopt one for 2 years, basically since we got Drex. Shortly after we got acclimated to him and he was comfortable with us, she was like, all right, it's time to do that all over again. I was like, absolutely not. We didn't sleep for like 3 weeks and poop all over the house and all sorts of training and barking and like him being scared out of his mind. Like, I'm not ready to do that again yet. But with my grandma moving into the assisted living, right now she's at what is considered a stage 2, and they have 5 levels. And then if you surpass level 5, you become a memory care unit. And once you go into memory care, they can't have pets. So right now she's a 2, but I mean, depending on what time of day or what's going on around her, I mean, she could easily be a 5, or she could be a 0. Like, she sort of comes in and out. And that's just one of the terrible realities of dementia, is that it's not always all the time. It's not always full blown. It's not, you know, like there was an incident that happened. I won't go into details, but like just lack of memory and you know, fear, right? Because like, wait a minute, I don't know what's happening, and I feel like everybody's against me, and it's got to be tough. You know, my grandfather, he was 94 when he passed, but I mean, his body gave up on him. His mind was so strong. He could tell you details about games he coached back in the 60s You know, oh yeah, John had 7 rebounds and 22 points, and that was one of his lesser performances of the season, you know. He really peaked when he played against Joe and Bob of Silverton High, and I'm like, what? How do you remember all of this? Oh, I just do, you know. But he couldn't feed himself. His arms wouldn't work, you know, and couldn't go to the bathroom by himself because his legs and you know, so it's like, it's crazy. He was sort of a prisoner trapped in his own body while, you know, now my grandma, not the counterpart grandma. My other grandma's actually doing really well. She's just turned 95 and she's doing very well. But, you know, that all could change at any point too, right? You never know. I don't want to take that stuff for granted. But yeah, it's just crazy. Dementia's... And she was like really good, like, you know, a good human, like was a churchgoer her whole life. And not that going to church makes you a good human, but just being around the community and being a contributor and all the things she did for her church and for her people and her, you know, it's just so sad to see that. And she's fairly young. She's fairly young, you know, considering she's, what, 80? She turned 80 this year. Yeah. So, I mean, fairly young is a relative word or term, you know, like when comparing to my other side, my other grandparents, you know, 94 when Gramps passed away, and Grandma's 95 and still trucking along, you know, so... did I just hear an elephant in the background? I swear I just heard an elephant. Did Emmett choose us? No, we actually chose Emmett. One day, I don't remember the circumstances, but I feel like something had happened. I don't remember what it was, like an event at school, or I can't remember. But Reese was bummed and had a bad day, basically, and I don't remember why, but my wife ended up going downtown, and then on the way home they drove by the whatever it is, Friends of Felines. It's I think it's a nationwide chain, sort of like an adoption service or whatever. They foster and take cats. So they went there and they found Emmett, and Reese locked on, and like they're like, oh my god, we found this cat, you have to come. And I'm a big cat person, so I was like, all right, I'll be right down. And I went down there and I was like, yeah, Emmett's really cool. But there was this other cat that was like a snow kitty, like a Persian, kind of like all these like grays and blue eyes and all. And like, of course, that cat stood out to me, and I was like, ooh, this cat's really pretty too, you know. And he was a little older, and we were like talking about meshing with Cutie and things, because I know what it was. We had just lost Doja, our dog, and so we went down there, and Reese was just like instantly set on Emmett. And at the time, Lego Movie had either just come out or was just about to come out, and you know, Emmett, you know, so we're like, oh my god, that's so cool, Emmett from the movie. And he was just such a fun, spunky, awesome cat. Like it's so sad that we lost him early. He passed away from cancer at like 3 years old. Stupid. But you know, he was a fun cat. I've got all sorts of footage of him when like we were doing unboxing. That was like when Reese and I had the Lego room, and you know, Emmett would jump up all over that stuff. He'd claw at my lights. I had these big like studio lights that I would set up, and Emmett hated those. And he always like, he would talk trash, you know, and he'd jump on stuff and run around, you know. We're like, what are you saying? You know, like it was hilarious. But yeah, you know, only having him for right around 3 years was just an absolute heartbreaker. You know, losing a pet's never easy. 3 days, 3 years, 30 years, right? Like, you know, you got birds and other animals that live forever, and it's terrible. But you know, you have a certain bond, and like that was Reese's cat too. Like Reese chose him. Reese did the litter box. Reese did everything. You know, and he took that responsibility on. That was, you know how it is. Like, oh, you want a dog? Okay, you're gonna scoop the poop and do, you know, and he did with the cat. He was awesome. And then as soon as Emmett was gone, he's like, all right, I ain't cleaning no more litter boxes. My cat's dead. He was a little bitter about losing him too, obviously, but that rule still proves true to this day. I cannot get him to change the litter box for Cutie because it's not his cat. That's his theory behind it anyways. But yeah, we did a bunch of stuff. We had all sorts of, you know, ultrasounds, and we took him to some treatments. And yeah, we tried to do everything we could for Emmett, and he actually died on the surgery table. We were trying to remove it from him, but it had spread, or he was just so weak from everything else that he just didn't make it. But we were told that the cancer had spread and it was just impossible to remove it. It was attached to all sorts of different areas, and that was enough for us, regardless of what else happened. Sad, sad day. All right, so I am hoping that we have a litter contract after this. Otherwise, if we don't, I'm likely just going to jump to Jumanji stuff and try to get that done. Now, Kirsten, did you... you probably typed it like 10 times, and I've missed it every time, and I apologize if you have. But, were you going to try to join me, or should I just ring it off on my own and you do yours on your own? Either way, totally fine. We can do it same time with you on stream, same time with you off stream. You may have already done it. Whatever, there's no wrong answer. That food is killing me. Like, I can smell it. It smells so good. I'm pretty sure my wife's making mine now because there was like a little lull in the smell, and now it's like full-fledged. You know, like the old cartoons where the scent trail is like, ooh, come here. Yeah, that's what it's doing right now. And my stomach's like, okay, I'm hungry. I can eat. You know, too bad. You know what they should have done? And I know this isn't like totally related at all, really. But you know what they should have done? They should have digitally released, and maybe they did, and I just haven't figured it out yet. They should have digitally released Top Gun Maverick today. You know what I mean? They should have. And I was talking about watching a loud, you know, like, wifey and I would have bought it. We would have bought it, watched it, or would buy it and watch it if it is available. It just seems like a good thing to do. Like, I know a lot of, you know, there's a lot of places that for a long time, you know, 4th of July, big sporting events and stuff too, get like flybys of like Navy planes and you know, F-18s, F-14s, things like that. Top Gun, right? I mean, I feel like there's a connection there. Hey, Kirsten, you should look at the trophy list and find out when the last trophy you got was. That'll give me kind of a ballpark of when I got mine, too. It'd be just interesting to see, like, how far back it really has been since... Whoops, I'm going the wrong way. Since we played this game, because it's been months. And before I get you in anything, I'm going to, like, see if I can even fire up the game. I mean, I'm sure I can fire up the game, but whether my save will work or not... Womp, 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 womp. Last save date is February. Okay, so not too far back. I was thinking it was like August, November, you know, somewhere last year or whatever. But it was this year. Okay. Old man Brian Brain and time don't get along very well. Can I get a blink? I was hoping Buddy was fully maxed. Wait a minute. How have I had this dude for as long as I have? Likes their eggs scrambled. Dude's got 11 toes. No wonder he's racking up so much cash for me. Oh, and he has an affinity for blue corduroy. All right. I'm going to fire him right now because you know what? He's not doing his job. He's supposed to be getting leveled up. Come on. Nope. That's going to be a striper too, I bet. General cut. No, and it's a 500 piece. Is there? Come on, give me a litter contract. Dang. All right. I was hoping I would go ahead and be able to advance, but I'm not going to do it today. Right, so, oh yeah, that would have been cool. 22. Yeah, I didn't even realize that. That would have been cool. Okay, I'm going to back out. See, it tells me I have 2 garages. So maybe I have 2 places. How do I have 2 garages? Oh no, garage is 2. I upgraded mine. Okay, contracts. Wait a minute. It says contracts 5. I am pretty sure. My name is Inigo Montoya. I'm pretty sure that there is a trophy for. Completing 100 contracts. So that's going to be a problem if Lawn in the USA. Purchase your first American made. Okay. Whoa. No, don't track that. Tracking crap. Part exchange vehicle for more expensive one. Okay, so I'll have to figure that out too, because I'm not exactly sure how that function works. I've never done that. Part exchange for a cheaper one. Okay, so that'll likely be one of the last things I do in the game, just because money won't be as big a deal. Complete a striping contract. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do at least one. And bonk bonk. You see it with lawn and order. All right, in for the long haul, 44% of, so I've done 44 of 100 contracts. It seems like I've done more than 44, but technically I already knew that Buddy had done like 22, 23, and I knew I had done more, but complete one of every kind of contract. That seems like I should be a little further along on that one. Fighting on all fronts. Complete 3 contracts in a day. So I must just need to have a 3rd employee doing stuff. That'll probably be how that gets done. Lawn on the 4th of July. So use an American-made mower to complete a contract on the 4th of July and career mower. So that's going to be like, I'm still a few months out in the game from it because I'm in, I think, maybe May, end of April, maybe beginning of May. And then earn your stripes, earn a 95% or above a stripe rating. Okay, so that one will likely be synonymous with the other striping one, and then I'll probably try and avoid all striping contracts for myself. Grass is always greener. Complete a contract without earning a fine or penalty. I haven't done that yet, apparently, so that's going to be interesting. I wonder if I'll be able to do that. Does it say specific to career mode? Yeah, career contract. Okay. Purchase the 2nd company HQ. So that I almost got a trophy for that because I almost bought one earlier. And 3rd and 4th, downscale to a smaller company HQ. I wonder if I have to do like a different save, or if maybe I have to just be a bad, like fire everybody and then like downsize. 0 to hero. Train an employee from apprentice to, oh crap. Manage trophy tracker. Yeah, don't want that. Remove all. Okay. Wait, you're still tracking them. Okay. Is it really tracking them? I don't want either of them. Currently tracking 0 of 5. Okay. So confused. To expert. So, I don't know. What up, Judy? Phoenix rises. Bring a company on the brink of bankruptcy back. Okay, so that's probably gonna have to be a separate save because I'm already just kicking the teeth in. Drive a total of 100 career miles. So I've done 48. Okay. So like I said, there's a few grinders out there. Hand in all valuables. 50 of 100 progress. So That's good. That means that there's only a couple more out there because there's only probably 5 or 7. And again, that'll probably be explained in the guide that I have. I just haven't really Steam. So I'm working there. I got to be getting close to a Steamed. Excuse me. Your burps. Complete your first challenge. So I haven't done any challenges. That's a completely different thing than career mode. Amateur mode. Complete all amateur challenges. Okay, so there's a bunch of that too, huh? Complete all professional challenges. It said 0 out of 100. Hopefully there's not 100 tasks. Expert mower. Complete all expert challenges. Oh god, there's going to be striping involved in some of that. I'm sure of it. Okay, now for the moment of truth. Now, Judy, you weren't here earlier, so you probably don't know this. This morning when I turned on my PlayStation to go ahead and load it up and check out Lawn Mowing Simulator, I got a notification that popped up, and sadly, it was one that sort of scared me a little bit. If you remember a few months back, we played a bunch of the Jumanji game, and I played it with Gray, Kirsten, and Todd. We got to a certain point where we only needed like 1 trophy each, but it was a really grindy XP-based trophy. And we did a bunch of grinding solo because it was way faster to do it solo than it was to do it with a friend. And although you could piggyback on and both people could get it, it was faster to do it by yourself. And so we did this repetitive run over and over and over and over, like hundreds of times. Got the points to where like we needed 1 more kill, like 1 more bad guy got me enough points to get me what I needed to get that trophy, then that would bring the platinum off too. And then Kirsten did it as well, and then Todd did it as well, and Gray did it as well, and Gray only lasted a couple of days before he decided, no, I'm going to get the platinum already. So he got it, deleted it, and moved on from it. Well, the rest of us have not done it. However, now my save data is corrupt. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to launch this game and actually play it. If I can, I'm going to go ahead and try to bring Kirsten in. And it'll be rusty. I don't even remember how to do any of this. I don't even remember how to do that. So let's see here. Play game. Okay. There's a conflict between your save data and the console storage cloud. Which data would you want to use? Okay, so I backed out. Let's try that again. Are they the same save? 232. They're the same save. Your other one will be overwritten. Okay, so let's think about this. If it was trying to upload to the cloud, but my save file was corrupt, then potentially something happened on the console that corrupted that. Meanwhile, the cloud storage probably has... There goes another. Do I have one with just you, Kirstron? I see there's one with Gray and you. All right, so I do feel like there were some weird shenanigans that we had to do in order to okay, I'm a level 29. I don't know if that's right or not. Kirsten, what is up?
Hello.
How goes it?
It goes good. Having a pretty chill 4th of July so far.
Yeah. Okay, so play online. Go.
Oh.
Create. Friends only. Yes. Difficulty medium. Confirm. All right. So, edit game. Can I? It says in. Okay. I don't know if I can invite. It seems like you had to like join in. Remember this was all weird and how we did this.
Oh yeah. Let's see.
People are probably tuning in right now, going, "What the hell? This ain't Lawn Mowing Simulator." Although the lawnmower could be put to use around here. Look at this foliage. Fingers crossed, all 11 of them. Woo to the who. All right, so I don't think it matters who we are. I'll be Finbar. Oh, we could just go random too and see what it does for us. Boom.
Fine with me.
All right, so in theory, both of us should get 1, maybe 2 kills, and that should be enough to get the points needed to platinum it. Now, are you level 29? Is that where you're at?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so I think I'm good. Well, I don't have any game audio at all.
Oh wait, who's who?
I don't have any game audio.
Uh-oh.
But that's okay, because maybe I'll get to hear... Well, hold on. Okay, so audio from the PlayStation still there. The game audio is not. So that's fine. That's fine. Hopefully it'll just be like bling or get the sound. And actually, hey, be quiet for a second because I want to capture that audio sound. I can't find that MP3 anywhere. I want that my new trophy or that trophy sound to be my new message icon or my message notification sound. All right, so here we go. So and then I think we have to die. Get a couple kills. Do you get a couple kills? Let's go in a little further.
I got one.
Okay, try to get a couple. I won't steal them. Maybe hit a relic or 2 as well.
How do I?
Oh, I died.
There we go.
What's up? It's weird that there's no audio for this game.
I got audio.
Well, yours isn't corrupt either. And you don't have the trophy or nothing yet, right? You didn't get another. I think we have to die, and then it has to process, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna get shot there. I'm gonna go get shot up here. Maybe if I can find him. Okay, here we go. Got some baddies. Oh yeah.
Why are you trying to whack me, guys? Shoot me.
I don't know. Maybe he's got some other intentions going on there. I don't know. Whoops. Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
There we go. Lost a life.
All right, I've lost 2. I'm about dead. So you're about having to carry us. Carry us to death. All right, I'm hoping that once I die, they'll go after you. Okay, lost all lives. Cool. You'll die this time and then one more time. And then if we get a moment of silence, bling, we can get that. And then we can celebrate. Woot! It's so weird that I have no audio. Booyaka show!
Woohoo!
Shh. Yes. All right. Perfect. Yes. Thank you so much, Kirsten. Look at that. That was the easiest platinum we've ever. Oh wait, we grinded hours for that. Never mind. That wasn't the easiest platinum. All right. So I think you're gonna probably join me on this next step here. Any idea what that might be?
I wonder.
I mean, we've completed it. What do we do after we complete it?
Delete it.
We deleted. All right. Too bad the Tude wasn't here. That would have been like epic, and then we could have really rubbed it in Gray's face, like, "You missed out, bro." He would have been like, "I didn't miss out on nothing." All right. Well, short and sweet, guys. My food is smelling like it's ready. I'm gonna go ahead and dip out a couple minutes early. We'll be back next week with Lawn Mowing Simulator, or Mowin Mondays as we call it. Wednesday. That's right. Wednesday. Be looking for me to. Listen, I'm not going to tell you what I'm playing, but I'll give you a hint. Not going to tell you what it is, but I'll give you a hint. All right, that's all you're getting. Figure I got some resolving to do there. hopefully it'll be fun. I'll check it out and hopefully finish that up. And then Friday I'll be back as well with which should be Apex, but in the event that we don't find a squad for that, we might switch it up and play some Fall Guys. You down for that, Kirsten?
Absolutely.
There was some hesitation there. All right, cool. Well, thank you for hopping in. Thank you for modding and all the stuff you do around here. Same to you, Raised. And of course, like I said, be looking for a Star Wars video tomorrow. And then Wednesday I'll be back with the stream, and Friday I'll be back with the stream. And probably, I think there's a video Thursday too. I can't remember. And then Saturday will be another Planet video as well. So we're moving right along, people, moving right along. All right, but that's going to go ahead and do it. Don't forget to check us out on social media. If you have not already, please check out HappyThumbsGaming.com. Enjoy the rest of your day, however you choose to spend it, celebrating or not, whatever it is. It's all good with me. And stay safe, and I'll see you soon. As always, until next time.